control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Let me fix the FPS of the cam, and we'll be good to go. Hey, boys, all doing? Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful day. We got ourselves a bit to do before the Tuesday reset. Boys, a big reset tomorrow. Lots of alts with a key. We even have uno más extra alt. One more. Which class do you guys think it is? I have a lot of alts. However, there's probably one that you guys haven't thought of that Dalaran has. Anybody wager to make a guess in the chat? Anybody wager to make a guess? Boys, how are you doing? We got ourselves Sean, Kren, the beautiful Subway, Image. We got ourselves Chicago. How are you boys all doing? Let me check, make sure this isn't too loud or too quiet. How are all you doing today, beauties? Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful one. Yo, dude, I gotta get this cleaned up because look how it sits on green screen. I need to also find a way to fix that a little better because I feel like there's a green outline. Maybe it doesn't show up for you guys, but for me on OBS, it does. So I'm going to just figure something out. Mage, that's a good guess. Warrior, we already have one. Mage is a really good guess. That's one I'm really excited for. However, Mage was not the one I got up and running recently. It was one of the easier alts just because of roles, right? Tanks and healers and DPS all have different time that they can, you know, how long do I have to wait before they get in a dungeon. DPS are fairly long. Let me get the music up and running too. DPS take a little bit of time. Healers, not so much. But tanks, whole nother story. So boys, let me log in. Introduce you to another member of the level 60, I was gonna say level 90 family. Like, what am I, back in Miss Pandari or something? What the hell's going on with me? One more into level 60, boys. You guys ready? You guys ready? It's not gonna be these guys here. These are my Dalaran tunes, but Priest still needs a bit of work. He is Kyrian though. You wouldn't think about it when you look at his mug. He is Kyrian, not a Shadow Priest. The mage is over here, still needs a little level. It's gonna be my monk. As you can see by the mug, we are a Venthyr monk, so we are gonna try to see if we can get some sort of a key done for the week. We don't really care how high the key is. If we can get a guilty to carry our ass on that character, that'd be wonderful. But outside of that, dude, we just need some gear, just a little bit of gear. We also need a Lego too. We need a legendary for this guy as well. But yeah, monks as a Venthyr monk too. Venthyr monk. I wanted to try what the follow monk spirits are like. So they got like the tanky monk spirits, the DPS monk spirits, the healing monk spirits, and they just constantly just keep crawling out of this hole that I put on the ground. And I always have friends with me, so whenever I go for Storm, Earth, and Fire, I got a Zoan. I got a lot of pets, dude, you know what I mean? I had just a ton of pets, all of them doing all this stuff, doing all their abilities. It's pretty neat. Not gonna lie, it's pretty neat. I don't know how strong they are. They seem to be pretty good when I pop the cooldown. This is a 3-minute cooldown. So looking at it, actually Venthyr for Brewmaster and Venthyr for Healer is not a terrible choice. I'm hoping Blizzard does something to buff them, especially for the Windwalker. I'm hoping they make it a bigger cooldown, much harder hitting for Windwalker, because it's just not that good. Like for monks in general, I feel like they're really need to do something to keep Kyrian good, but buff all the other covenants. That's what I think, dude. What's up, Darren? How do you, my man? Hope you're having a good one. I knew it. Yeah, monk is not a class that I started off the expansion with. I know they're pretty meta. I know that everybody in the mother plays a monk, it seems like. They've gotten some nerfs, but they're still fantastic, dude. They're still extremely strong. I think I've done my Torghast runs on this guy already. Have I? No, but I probably could get my Torghast runs. Their Torghast abilities are super fun, by the way. I think if I go Brewmaster, I can definitely get my Torghast run done, but I honestly could probably do it as a Windwalker too. They got so much self-healing. Like, they're just really reliable. And I got mine running around with the Brewmaster thing since I have a Paladin for the weapon. Oh, the one-hitters are better. I've seen a mock posted. Nice. Yo, I've seen some mock posted, boys. I've seen yours too. That one, the Van Helsing vibes intensifies. Yo, look at that thing. That looks good. Wait, is that the LFR version? Because that's all green, right? Yeah, the LFR version doesn't look bad at all. Honestly, this whole set for rogues, I felt like any recolor looked good. The Mage one, I remember looking at it back in the alpha beta. The Mage one, there's some colors I like, but not all of them we feel like fit together well. But yeah, the plate one all look good. Male, there's the LFR one, like the orange and the purple. It just actually looked really, really good. It was like, wait, I have to do LFR? Because LFR can sometimes be harder than Mythic, dude. You know what I mean? Like, mechanics of Mythic are difficult when people are trying. And in LFR, the biggest issue is most people that are in there are not really trying. So it actually can be so much tougher than it has to be, man. Been grinding now to get rematch and chill. Dude, go for it, man. Chill is pretty hard to play against. But yo, I like it, man. I like that you got some fire, some passion after facing chill. Alrighty, boys. So I think we're waiting for alts. Waiting for some guildies with their alts so we can carry them. But otherwise, I think we're chilling. Let me go take this guy back to Sinfall. I don't know what I'm doing. I probably was doing something. Actually, no. Let's kill the world boss. Let's run over. Let's mosey on over and kill the world boss on this guy since we are here. Like, we're in the neighborhood, dude. We might as well, right? Might as well. LFR is like Among Us 2 the imposters. For real, dude. You know there's somebody who's gonna be just messing it for the rest of their crew. Hundo P, dude. Hundo P. By the way, Among Us came out with a new map. I know Among Us is kind of a meme now. Among Us. Among Us Bite for Survival Hunter. You know what I mean? Like, it's a meme left and right, but like it actually came up with a new map. And that made me want to try it, but nobody that I know plays it anymore, dude. I mean, I don't think anybody would be against it, but I remember like the early Among Us, when it was just a small game before everybody were all over it, before everybody had a Twitch stream all about it, and YouTube content just pumped in droves on it. Like, it was a really, really cool game. Like, really, really nice niche game. And then it just blew up in popularity, and then it's everywhere. And then nobody plays it. No, nobody that I know plays it. You know what my guildies have been playing recently? Heroes of the Storm, dude. While waiting for patch 9.1 in free time, they were playing... Oh, that and Divinity. Divinity is another really good game. Divinity has been fantastic, though. I've been enjoying replaying through that game all over again. Trying out different builds that I never tried, because they got some updates for that game. If you ever wanted like a true Dungeons and Dragons experience, without actually playing any of the Dragons and Dungeons and Dragons games. Why am I struggling so much? Say 2, 3 simple words. Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, that one's really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Definitely fun with friends. Definitely worth trying if you've ever had even the slightest interest in that kind of stuff. The slightest interest in that kind of stuff. Do I actually need to tank this? Does this guy got more health than I do? He could probably tank it, right? While we getting more people together? Yeah, we're chill. People actually made a cool mod for Among Us with more roles, I think. Oh yeah, no, pretty sure people playing the game got creative. I just have been out of the loop. Another thing, you made a new map, like the actual official release was a new map. And that one looked pretty fun. But yeah, did you see the Sledge Fizz solo kill vid? I have not seen Sledge Fizz solo kill vid. Is Rex Troy solo vid? I'm pretty sure it'll be linked over in Wowhead anytime soon. I seen that there was a post about him with Streak Wing. I didn't see Sludge Fizz though. But I'm gonna... Sludge Fizz? Oh man, how would you... Let me guess. You probably would have to cheese... I haven't seen it, so I'm guessing here. You probably have to cheese a little bit on Sludge Fizz, don't you? Like when you hits a wall... Or maybe not. Also, does this not give everybody a buff? Play melody booing the spirits of your allies for 15 minutes. I think everybody should have gotten the buff, right? Did I play it again and then turn it off? Wait, hold on. I think I played it again and turned it off. Just waiting for the boss to come up, dude. We're super squishy, by the way. We're not gonna really touch the boss. We're just gonna kind of tag him and then AFK. I don't really get to use this miscall trinket ever. Okay, we have a buff. These guys don't really have a buff. Is it people in my party? I think it is people in my party. So it's not people that are near me. It's people that are part of my party. Like over here in the party. So, guy named Tundre, Winber, Nozde, Sigmato. Those guys would have the buff, I think. Alrighty, boys. Let's do this. Let's get the full set of images. the full setup. We're watching where this boss's frontal is because we don't want to get ran over. Other than chilling dudes. Shrika Slush was down? Really? Well, Shriek I could totally see. Especially if you're a demon hunter, you can just kite for a while. That's pretty cool. There's no way he's gonna go for all the bosses, right? That'd be something though. Speaking about soloing, did anybody see that Blood DK solo video? Did anybody see the Blood Death Knight solo vid of Tyranna for 6 hours at a 16? Like, the guy actually went in solo, like, without anybody else. I was thinking to myself, like, he probably went in with, like, a full group, and then we're like, you know what, I'm dipping. We wiped on 1 pack, GG, and he was like, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna solo. But no, he actually had the intention of solo in 2 hours on the first boss of the dungeon, dude. 2 hours. I feel like that's a content Rick Story could totally get into. I feel like that'd be kind of challenging, too. You know what I mean? I feel like that guy loves a challenge. And discovering broken things. He's saying so he doesn't die to a wall. I guess that makes sense. And I guess Sludge doesn't have an enrage really, does he? Shrinkbeard has enrage, right? I don't think we've ever actually seen the enrage. Like doing the boss normally. I need to watch the actual vid. Yo, I'm actually dodging the mechanics so well. That took a year early, maybe that's why I'm struggling a bit. True. I'm joking. Never. No, never. Wait, Mistcaller? Oh, okay, I need to unbind Mistcaller from the cooldowns. Because he keeps trying to play Mistcaller when I'm popping CDs. That's what I want to do. I'm probably desyncing my monk completely, dude. I'm probably just effing it up hard. Like, I'm popping Zoen, but I already have images that are going to be disappearing in 2 seconds. I probably need to combine all those things together. Images probably something I want to combine with Zoen every single time, and otherwise just, like, delay. Gotta make it like Symbols of Death for sub-rogues, except on a much longer of a CD. Touch of Death? Okay, we did it. I actually don't have the worst damage. 1.7 in comparison to everybody else. Not the worst. Dude, not the worst. At like the similar item mode to everybody else. Wait a second. We're actually gonna do it okay. Monks are OP. Monks are definitely overpowered, guys. Look at this damage. 151 item level. 1.7k DPS. They obviously need a nerf. You know what I mean? Oh! Apparently that's a new Lego that's becoming a kind of a meme. Apparently that's becoming a thing. I didn't get any gear, but I guess I got a Lego. I do need to do SLG for the Lego, dude. Imagine doing Sludge SLG. No, Stone Legion General, so I need to do that on LFR at some point. The Bug King, dude, honestly. Like every time Rex Story pops on a Pala, doesn't even play Pala, he pops Seraphim, the crown just starts glitching. That guy is the king of figuring out like the bugs in the game. The crazy things. And like he does God's work, dude, you know what I mean? Like we need somebody out there figuring out these bugs. You know what I mean? We need somebody out there, dude. Let me set the macro just because it's gonna keep annoying me about it. 13, never mind, it's set. Beautiful. But yeah, Monk as event there doesn't feel too terrible, dudes. Really doesn't. Fallen Monk's ability here, if I can get that to a higher level, so what is this, 36.3? What is the highest level you can get it at? Hold on, we actually can check, dude. Look at that Donnie over here. Donnie, my man. Donnie. 58. Yo, you can actually buff him by 20% or so? Like 20% more? No way, dude. Yes. Wow. Wait, this could actually be really good then. This could be really good. I'm gonna need to sim it. If I can get a higher Adamo version of that, like with the next world boss tomorrow, we'll probably do it. But yo, that looks pretty good, man. Alrighty, boys. Which character do we go do our stuff on? Do our keys on? Because we basically have everybody done. Dalfoxin's a key, but my rogue got at least one key done, dude. My rogue, let me show you. Let me show you. Because my rogue is actually set. Hard chillin'. Hard chillin'. Hello from Serbia. Are you gonna play TBC Classic? I'll probably check it out. I don't know if I'll make videos on it. People actually made a cool mod for ONYXIA and rolls. Yeah, that would be pretty cool to see. Kind of cheesy. Thanks, I didn't hit the wall. Yeah. Yeah, actually it's kind of nuts. My rogue though, boys, we gotta have some fat loot. Look at that. We got one dungeon done. Don't worry about it. We got our caps done. Messing around. with the Lego, but then 2 from Mythics, dude. We killed SLG last week, or I guess we already. So once you kill SLG, you actually have a chance to get raid loot from SLG. Same thing with Donnie. We killed Donnie, we killed SLG. So every time we do just 3 bosses in Castellanathria, we have a chance at their loot. I mean, maybe we'll be able to get a weapon. That'd be kind of nuts. That'd be kind of nice. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Doing carries? I'm actually asking him if they're doing carries right now. Monk Warrior? Yo, I'm not against bringing the Warrior for a carry, dude. Because if we actually get somebody who bring in the main, I could banner them every time they have big cooldowns. I could banner them for big 400 mastery. And it's actually lots of fun, dude. I played my Warrior in some keys this week. God, is it fun. Yo, I like the banner playstyle, dude. I feel like I would have the same fun if I play a Night Fae or if I stayed Venter, because Fury is still good. But I kind of just love bannering somebody on their CDs and just watching those numbers. And I'm like, I did that. I did that. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually kind of nuts, dude. It's actually kind of fun. But yeah. So we try to find out if we are doing some carries for odds for guildies. Okay. I can come on Rogue or anything decent. We just need a tank to carry us. Okay. So I got a couple different keys. Still, hold on. Still have Miss on Lock. Spires. Wait, is it Spires on Rogue? There's no way. Miss. Hold on. I have Miss on Lock. Spires on Rogue. What is it? Theater. A billion theaters and 1 the other side. The other side. Hold on. AKA the other King's Rest. Yeah, Survival will be fun to see. I don't have a really good key on Survival. Survival does get better gear though. Survival has gotten better gear though. Hold on, let me show you my Survival gear. They're probably going to be typing in G chat, and I'm missing a lot of good messages, a lot of important messages. But let me show you the Survival Hunter, dude. He's improved a little bit, but he has improved. We got new boots. We're still looking for a better weapon, but we are now at 210 item level, dude. We are slapping in keys, man. Slapping. So we got a couple dudes to carry. The tank has a decent gear. Mocha needs a little bit of help. Can I promote Billy? Yeah. In a sec when I go to my main. But dude, look at all the damage. Look at that beautiful. Look at the kill shots, dude. They're actually really good. Even in pure, this is not a kill shot, and the playstyle of Flate Shot is not a AoE playstyle. It's a very single target playstyle. But look at those kill shots, dude. They're hitting for up to 15k a pop. That's really good. That's just a free hit of 4k minimum in most cases, and if it crits, it's more. So I could stack more crit, and I have like what, 23% chance of more crits, dude. I need more crits. I need haste and crit. Haste and crit all day. Like this guy actually used to be his main. But you know, we're carrying, dude, and that's, I was pretty sure it was a time. Actually, I don't know if it was a time key. I think we might have had a lot of deaths with the. Actually, I think that was the one where we had a lot of deaths with the crab. I'm pretty sure it was maybe timed. 14-1. Yeah, that's over. That's overtime. That is definitely overtime. Yeah, that one we didn't time. But we pumped, dude. And imagine this with gear, dude. We got boots recently. I have Valor. Suck it up. They're haste heavy too. Beautiful, beautiful haste, dude. Alrighty. Rogue. Those April Fool's names were funny AF. Yeah, they were great, dude. You could easily carry with a Death Knight. I totally could. Taunted. He got some gear, man. He got some gear. Let me go and Billy Walsh. Trial. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So I think we're gonna be carrying some guildies, depending on what key we're doing. I should come on the character with that key. So yeah. Let me heal this guy because I won't be able to do this without my tank. I think this no. That's how we do it. That's actually Soul Ash, dude, and Stygia. Actually, I might have enough Stygia where I could buy a. Is it 2.7 or 2.9? I think it's. Oh no, it's 1.9, isn't it? It's 1.9 Stygia. I could literally just go kill some mobs over there and get enough Stygia to maybe get a chance at a higher item level conduit. I don't really care that much for the higher item level conduits. I have my BIS 226. Actually, BIS will be count the odds at 226, but this one's really, really strong. It's really fun to play with. Really, really fun. So, which key we doing? Also, long wait on a tank. No mem. Hold on. Because I could maybe tank like a 12 on a bear. Like, I don't really tank well, but I could maybe. You know what I mean? Like, I could maybe do okay, boys. I need to start working on some gear and getting the Legos up and running for tanks. So, like, they can be actual tanks for keys, man. Because if we can start getting, like, actual tanks for keys. Like, the Blood DK. Like, I'd rather play Frost. But, like, Blood, I won't be against it. Prop Warrior. If I can get the Lego, that'd be pretty nice. And tank it, hopefully Elastic can heal. I mean, I mean, I could, like, if we are not in a great spot and we need a tank, we have plenty of DPS, like, I could guess tank. I have the Thrash Lego. And a bit of gear on that guy. So he's not completely under geared. I would basically just use my Feral Trinkets to do all my damage. I did re-roll Covenants though recently, so I am Venthyr, which isn't bad for Bear. Coin? Oh yeah. I don't know when I used the coin. I think I was using, yesterday I was getting footage or something. I think it said just a coin. It is a toy. Did you change to Rogue? Yeah, no. It's just a toy. It's called Coin of Many Faces. I get this question all the time. I feel like I need to add like a moo bot or something, like one of those bots into the chat so people can do like the commands of like music, coin, or I don't know. I guess coin of Many Faces. I don't know how you get this one. I don't remember how you get this one. But if you come with someone else, cooldown is reduced during the Hollow's End, so you can basically use I think every 2 hours or 1 hour during the Halloween event in WoW. But yeah, it's like a 24-hour CD. What's up, Tyron? How do my man? Bit late. How's it going? It's going pretty good, man. Yo, we got all our ults ready with some loot ready for tomorrow. What the? Hey, I think you dropped your weapon. Wait, his weapon actually takes a different color. Look, his main weapon is red, and that one is green. Weird. It like takes a different color of it. But yo, look at that. 2 for Mythic Raid, 1 for keys, unless we end up doing a lot of alt carries for the guildies. And the PvP one just for the sake of I just was trying out Lego with a friend. This is from Hallow's End. You can kill little mobs in an island so drop. This is from the Halloween event. You just kill some mobs on some island till drop. It's not that rare. Oh really? I'm pretty sure you can buy it in the auction house nowadays then too, can't you? A lot of the choice can be bought in the AH. So how long are we waiting on the tank? Memnarch is on. Hold on, I'm asking Pyro. Because Memnarch is on, we're just looking for a tank and we can get some carries done. And Memnarch got some more tanks, man. Or Izzo, if Izzo's around. I'm actually ask. Maybe Izzo's getting on anytime soon if he needs some tanks done. You go buy it on the AH? 2K? Oh, that's an expensive, dude. That's cheap. Membark? Yo, that's actually such a good idea. That's actually such a good idea. Hold on. Hold on. Credit to Kren, but I am gonna pass that idea along, dude. What's up, my man? What's up, Sam? How you doing, my dude? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. How you boys doing? Welcome back, man. Every time I'm watching, I feel like playing WoW. That's awesome, dude. I'm happy to hear that. Well, I mean, right now we're just kind of hanging around in what is it, the Sanctum. So it's not like anything crazy is happening, really. But yeah, as soon as we can get some people together, man, we're planning on getting some carries done for alts in the guild to get their keys done, get the 14s, 15s out of the way before this Tuesday reset. Hello, what's up, Skypar? How you doing, my man? I like Shadowlands. You think, or you think it's not good? I'm enjoying the hell out of Shadowlands, dude. In comparison to BFA, this is a much better expansion. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm leveling alts, dude. It's so much easier for alts, by the way. So much easier for alts. I mean, in BFA, I maintained a hell of a lot of alts, but I felt like I was so exhausted by the time I was done with them, dude. Legendary Cloak, Essences, Corruptions, grinding the Cloak out. Jesus, dude, there was so much. And AP. And AP. You know what I mean? But right now, I just have so many alts. I just need to spend the time to level them. But I've been playing my main a ton, man. And I've been having a lot of fun. I got a PF, let's go, 17. A Plagueful, you know, we're about to get some alt carries done. Just carrying some alts, so we're trying to go for like 15, 14, like, you know, in the lower end, just to make sure we can time it for them. Maybe get some loot out of it. But otherwise, man, we're chilling. Looks like we're setting a group together, man. Is this coming? Which key do we want? Tyrna, Spires, or Theater, or Many Pains? Because I have alts with other keys. Isn't something quick? Okay, we're starting to set up a group together. Yeah, man, I'm down though. Anytime we're not doing alt carries, I'm down, Sam. Actually, I'm down to push some keys, man. A buddy of mine asked if I want to push keys, so I think we might put a group together. But dude, I'm always down. I need the Plague Falls. I need Plague Falls. I heard a lot of people stop because they're rolling time for updates. We are waiting a little bit for updates too. It's going to be a 9.1 in a week on PTR for testing. Sure. But honestly, you know what? With how often companies put content out, I'm actually okay with them having to delay it. Because I feel like this nowadays, people put up content way too quickly, and it usually comes out unfinished, broken, incoherent. Absolutely makes no sense at all. So, I mean, Cyberpunk, that was... Oh, Cyberpunk made me so sad, dude, because I used to love Witcher. What's up, Louis? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, honestly, like, Shadowlands was delayed, and probably for a good reason. It came out pretty freaking good, dude. The opener, everybody loved it. And if they have to delay 9.1 so it can be a better patch, I'm okay with it. But I don't know if it's actually going to be like doom and gloom as people are saying, like August. I don't know. I feel like if it was August, they would have PTR come out like in June, July, but it's coming out in like a week. Like it's going on PTR in a week. So that gives us like, oh, maybe like June, July, maybe August. Like it could get delayed, but if everything goes smooth, like it could come out earlier than we think. I mean, patch 905 came out earlier than we think, and just in BFA, they had to delay 0.5 patches for a while. Like, it was forever before we actually saw, like, 0.5 patches. The small ones, you know, with little changes. But they got this one out pretty quick. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. If you are somebody who's, like, looking for content, I can totally see, dude. You know, there's so much stuff to do in Shadowlands, but if you've done everything, if you killed Danny and Mythic, did your Mythic Pluses, did your PvP or whatever, right? You're like, man, I want new stuff. You know, all the stuff shown in BlizzCon, I want a new continent, I want a new dungeon, I want a new raid, you know what I mean? If you want all that stuff, I totally understand it. I'm excited for it too, man. I'm excited for it too. And to pass the time, guildies have been playing games, and I've been joining them for it. I feel like it's perfectly fine to play another game too, while we're waiting for content. You know what I mean? It's much better than having Blizzard rush it out and the content comes out like ass, you know what I mean? Marcelo says from top, want a tanky one. So, Spires, yes. Because I'll start flying to Spires. Unless I want to do Tyrna. Okay. Okay, I think he has a Lego that he needs from Spires. So let's go there right now. Spires it is, boys. We're going to play this as Outlaw thing just so we can carry the boys. I mean... Pyro can do good damage in his warrior, dude. His warrior actually pumps at like sub 200 item level. Strict got his DH, so he's gonna do like no damage as DHs go, unless you're a Vengeance Demon Hunter. So you might do some, dude. You might do some, but it's all about Vengeance nowadays. I'm hoping to do something with Havoc though for 9-1. I'm really interested in the class changes that go to 491, dude. I'm actually very, very excited. I think I've started preparing so many more. Many problems with bugs, latency issues, and other things. Final Fantasy 14? Is it buggy? I haven't heard much about, but me and Kren been playing it recently, just kind of leveling just for funsies. But I don't actually play it. Yeah, I don't know. Is it buggy? Or you talk about like games that got delayed. I can imagine August, 4 months of PTR. Yeah, I don't know. Unless something really goes wrong in that PTR, I don't think it's going to be happening. But hey, the fact that PTR is coming out in a week tells us it's coming out soon. Like, it's not going to be like, most likely, a 4-month wait. Could it be like a year wait? Yes, it could. Could something go catastrophic and we're literally waiting forever before a patch? Yes. But, yeah. I guess it could be really bad, but I don't know about it. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. If the content comes out to be really, really good, I'm really happy. I think it's better to let the content simmer, let it marinate until it's perfect, and then we can enjoy it without bugs or anything. Much, much better than having it come out like half-baked. Because a lot of BFA content was like half-baked, right? Like there was what, patch 8.1, and it was nothing to do, and people were like, they weren't happy. They were like, wait, there's nothing to do. We just have to wait for a raid. It felt like almost like the WoD selfie cam patch, where there was nothing to happen, and all you had is a raid like months after. Like, it was awful, dude. It was like, well, I got a selfie camera, but there's nothing to do, and I gotta still wait months before a raid comes out. Like, there's nothing new. Final Fantasy before the rework, they did shut it down and rework the game almost from scratch. Yeah. Like, I think it's good, man. I think it's fine. Like, I know that I think everybody's just too used to like the speed, just like give me content now, give me content. Like, I'd rather get a Valheim kind of like, not everything that's gonna come out is gonna be like a Valheim style of, oh, it's real good experience. You know what I mean? Real good. I would like everything to be Valheim level, like it's super fun, lots of stuff to do, but it doesn't always work out that way. Let's see to push rating for more updates. Yeah. I think PvP is the best way to gear at the moment. Yeah, you could gear. Another way to gear is Mythic Pluses. If you already have the KSM achievement, grind Valor on your alts, and then once you get that dungeon piece, you can actually upgrade it all the way to full. It'll work out really well. Okay, dude. Wait, is this gear? Is this guy geared? He's actually geared, isn't he? Wait, how'd you get the mythic version of that? Isn't that from the dungeons? Or am I stupid? No lust? Okay, he's up for the lust. Yeah, second boss lust is gonna be kind of nice. Agent 100? I think, yeah, if you can get Agent 100, you're gonna get some decent gear out of it, man. 220 item level. Like, it's really not bad. The only thing is, well, like, I won't say content until out 9.1 until next year. What makes you say so? Any ideas for all hunters getting buffed? Yeah, we'll have to wait until 9.1, but I'm hoping they do reworks for classes. Like, I want Shadow Priest style reworks for classes, because they do so much good with Shadow Priest, dude. That class was an actual, like, shell of itself. That class was an absolute shell of itself. They were like, wait, Dallas streaming Monka. And I'm like, now you made me, well, now you're gone and made me feel self-conscious. Hey, Dalaran, how are you? I'm doing pretty good for a cat. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. I don't know if we won't see content until 9.1, boys. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a year. I don't see, that's why I'm asking, like, what makes you say so, man? What makes you say so? Vault? Yeah, big vault, dude. Big vault tomorrow. Fat vault tomorrow. Got everybody right. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna set myself to Outlaw so we can get a one-hander for Strict. Because a fat one-hander would be insane. Yeah, I'm hoping they do like a Shadow Priest style reworks, because Shadow Priest was a shell of its form itself. It was absolutely like, what the hell is this spec? Like, after you lost your artifact weapon, or no, artifact weapon, Azurite gear, necklace, cloak, corruptions. It was like, what the hell is wrong with this spec? It's just a shell of its former self. And then Blizzard just worked the hell out of it. And it was fantastic. It was absolutely amazing, dude. actually amazing, absolutely insane, absolutely awesome. I loved it. I was a huge fan of. Because then they added DP. I was like, oh, we just want to give you a filler when you don't want to go into full void form. And people were like, you know what? Pressing DP, even though it does no damage, is more fun than pressing void form. And then we're like, you know what? Let's just take what the community is suggesting. DP is your main ability. Void form is a cooldown. And let's rework the talents to give you a lot of more baseline. Just inject the baseline goodies in there. And it's fantastic. It's objectively, in my opinion, not even my opinion. It is objectively one of the better design casters out there. It's so coherent. So many mechanics and aspects work off of one another. The mastery is so good. It went from like one of the worst masteries out there, maybe next to Outlaw Mastery, to one of the best. Like all stats are good. Like it's such good spec. It just needs more haste and it can multi-dot things better. But it was so good. It's insane, and I think a lot of more specs need that kind of a rework. What's up, Spencer? How you doing, my man? Having a good one, my dude. Hope you're having a good one as well. Unless there's a 9.1 opponent, 1C9 border. No, there's always going to be a 0.5 over every patch, man. Maybe like not with the last patch of an expansion, but there's always a 0.5 patch for every expansion. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, honestly. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Playing out the day, I'm so bad. Actually, it helped. Nah, man, you're fine, honestly. Pass and lead. Pass and lead. Yeah, I don't want to have all the possibility on me. Come on. I'm sure we'll see changes to classes. Yeah, I think we have to, man. They didn't add a class in this expansion. They better like do because they've done a lot of good stuff with classes. They've done great stuff with classes already. They just need to do even more. I think they've done a good job so far. They just need to like build on that energy and do even more changes to classes for Shadowlands. You know what I mean? Like we're feeling good, dude. We're feeling good with how classes play right now. At least I feel pretty good. And I think that could be even better. And I think they can continue on, man. But for patches, they usually bring much content. They usually, yeah, kind of like no, not as much of a placeholder. I would describe more as like quality of life improvements, minor adjustments, mostly for classes and stuff. 16. It's 16, so we're just gonna do it as 16, dude. Just send it. Or not mine. Or not. Let's take a my key. Alright. Do. Oh god, that guy just got melted. Absolutely just wasted. That guy's walking. Can we distract him? We can. We can distract him. We can kick him. Hopefully we can kick the other ones. Do them separately if we have to. Gotta reroll. Oh my god, dude. Mage combust. Mage presses combust. I have to press so many different abilities. Mage combust. Kick him real quick. He's still standing in Sangi. Sanguini Linguini. For the big guy, maybe? No, we're chilling. Okay, I don't have a kick anymore. Somebody's else gonna have to. Here we go. Nice. If he wants to pull him to the other guys, then I'll save my vanish for it. I think he will. I got this kick. Let's take my blade rush to him. Pull him, maybe? Pull him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big AoE here, boys. Big AoE. Huge AoE. Huge AoE value. I got a kick. Oh my god, the for so damage because gear isn't even funny. Yeah, gear makes a pretty big difference in the in this expansion. Gear makes a pretty big difference in terms of damage output. But I also do like I did get a nice setup with a Lego 100% crit setup. So I guess that helps a lot. Oh my god, that is toxic. That is so toxic. This guy just I mean we keep doing it to ourselves, honestly, right? Okay, I don't have a kick anymore. Just end it. Please end him. End him. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, the damage difference is going to be pretty heavy. I am fully buffed up on everything, though, but yeah. From my experience, they implemented a big content and patch implemented 1-3 months after the PTR appearance. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, debugging. It depends how smooth it is, right? Because it might have to do a lot of ray testing and whatnot. But generally, it's not super long. It's generally 2 months on average. But yeah, 1 to 3 months on the short end, on the long end. Andrea, that's true. Yo, what's up, Lucas? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Why don't you sell those Venthyr backpacks? You can still mog them. Why don't you just sell them? You can still mog them. I probably should. Yeah, you probably. I'll put them in an auction house, dude. I'm out of the bank. I'm put them in the bank. Someone kick, someone kick, someone kick, someone kick, someone kick. Yeah. Okay, it actually took me out of stealth. POS. POS Goliath. Hate you. Yeah, I probably could clean out my bags. It's just, I don't really need like more room at the moment, I guess. So I've been kind of lazy with it. Not even lying. This game isn't skill balanced anymore. Well, I mean, I need to know how to play my class properly, right? Like, if I play my class improperly, my damage is gonna dip. I don't know if that's... I feel like maybe that's, maybe in my opinion, too much of a stretch. Because you still need to know how to play a class properly and optimally. It's not like I'm pressing random buttons. Like, if I actually were to start pressing random buttons, I think we'll see a far different story. Because I am trying to maximize my uptime on my buffs, trying to re-roll for the right buffs. I'm trying to go for a big setup with my Vanish. I don't know, man. I can't agree, really. But hey, I totally understand why it may seem that way, you know? When you're trying so hard, trying to do best hit rotation, and you're just not getting the numbers, and then someone else comes in with a high atom level, and they're getting the numbers. But the game has always been partially about gear, right? Like, back in BFA, it was really, really bad, too. Because in BFA, it didn't really matter how well you played your rotation. Gear actually carried you. Not even talking about corruptions, pre-corruptions. Having the right amount of secondary stats literally made the spec. Like, there were some specs like Enhancement Shaman. I was trying so hard and was getting frustrated with it in terms of trying to play it as best as I could to my top abilities. And I just couldn't, however, I couldn't do much about Enhance at all. I literally couldn't do much about it. I felt like, man, maybe if I just play my cards better. Maybe if I time my rotation and abilities a little better. You know what I mean? Maybe there's something I can do to fix it. And then the reality was, as soon as I got better gear, my rotation didn't improve. I didn't start playing better. I actually started to play worse. I started basically just playing this playstyle where you would kind of just spam out your Storm Strikes and ignore like maintenance of your buff, like the, what is it? The, what are the 2 buffs you had? I think it was, not Rob Rider. It was the Frosty one, Frostbrand, and Flame something. Flame Tongue. Remember how you had to maintain it? You literally would ignore it. It was part of your rotation, and it was like, you want to maintain it all the time, so at least that's what the game made you believe you did. But as soon as you got enough haste, enough versatility, enough crit, and you got the right gear, right trinkets, you literally would just cannibalize your playstyle. You would ignore it completely, throw that out of the window, and just spam Storm Strike until things died. And you did an incredible amount of damage. It literally didn't matter. Like, how well as a player you played. It actually didn't matter. Like, it was a little bit, like, disappointing to me because it was like, wow, I actually just need more gear. It doesn't matter how well I play. But I feel like in Shadowlands it's a little bit different. Like, just about every class, I don't know, maybe like Fire Mages are pretty gear reliant and the rotation is pretty simple. But like Fury Warriors, it's all about rage management. In Handsome Shaman, you really have to pay attention to your buffs and procs and the priority of your abilities with the Maelstrom system because everything is CD based now. Rogue, I feel like you have to be very careful with your calm points and really make setups. Like Assassination would be a great example because if you're not going for the right setups, you're not going to have any energy for anything. You're just going to be starved the whole game. It's just not super fun. I don't know, but that's just my experience with it. I don't think it's like all that clear cut, I guess. Like to make the damage burst happen here with 10k, line up a Vanish with column points ahead of time with Flagellation. I mean, I guess it's not the most complex thing in the world, but I did have to actually play properly, right? I need to make a setup happen. But if, let's say, for some reason, like you, I was literally running around pistol shotting things and then hitting them with dispatch the whole time at like 3 column points, 2 column points, and I was topping the meters. My gear was amazing, and I could just do that because I can. I feel like that, yeah, I would agree. 100% agree. Maybe in PvP it's a little bit different, but I wouldn't really know. Yeah, Anyway, boys, back to patch 9.1 combo. I'm actually so excited about patch. I feel like I went on a fun tangent. Some of the classes I'm hoping to really take a look at, or rather specs, because I feel like classes themselves are fine. I feel like they need to take a look at survival hunts or some more. But, you know, it's a spec that I play, but also I feel like it's just... That's one spec that I kind of... At least in BFA, did that really badly. It really badly cannibalized its own play styles, partially. It would just ignore certain aspects of the gameplay. Like with dots or whatever, if you had the Among Us Bite playstyle, it would actually just ignore your dots, like your serpent's thing, which seems like it would be a good portion of your gameplay, but it's just like, well, if you actually ignore it, you do more damage, which I feel like is awkward, you know? I feel like a phase that should have more Shadow Priest-esque stuff. Vente Warlock, yo, that's another one, dude. They really got above the Vente Warlock. You know what? They got to give it some kind of a resource system to it for Vente Warlock. I feel like they gotta add some sort of a resource you get when you use the Ventier ability, or some sort of a buff, like make it do damage, but also maybe make it so you get like a haze buff afterwards or something. Not something that just increases the damage of the ability raw, but anything really. Yeah, that's the one I think they really need to work on. That one, it's a fun playstyle. It's a visually eye candy ability. It's so cool looking, but they do really gotta do something. Yeah, Mistweaver too. Technically, Mistweavers are not terrible, but they're definitely not like. They really do, like, majority of the community does feel like they're behind all the other healers. Technically, they're not terrible. Like, there are people playing Mistweavers, and they're doing really well at them. But definitely not having as easy of a time as the other healers. But they also are a throughput healer, right? They just have so much healing in terms of just the raw numbers. They don't have a lot of DRs. But yeah, I don't know. They gotta do something for them. Maybe, like, mana reduction or something. I don't know. I don't really know what they could do to them without like just buffing the raw green numbers and the amount of healing they do. I don't really know what they could do. Like survival is a list cause. I feel like everyone it was like, hey, everyone's something new, and they just did nothing when it turned out it's not so good. Well, I feel like survival has gone through improvements, like at least in comparison to the original survival. Legion survival was an interesting idea, but it just felt clunky. There were so many like different aspects. You had this buff to maintain, this other buff to maintain, this debuff to maintain, this buff to stack. Like it was just spinning plates, and none of these plates felt like coherent and smooth, like in terms of playstyle together. Yo, we're getting some really weird pride, by the way. Not gonna lie, that's a weird pride. Okay, dude, that's kind of weird, man. Cloak of Shadows, dude. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on anymore. I didn't get a good setup at all. There goes my flagellation window. No. What is going on? Loss? Yeah. I feel like they did good. I feel like going from Legion into BFA, Survival became a little bit more coherent. But it just didn't have enough. It was coherent but simple. And maybe a little too simple for its own good. You know what I mean? That's how I would describe it. Please tell me I can make it over. Please tell me I made it. Oh my god, that is toxic. Oh, that is toxic. I thought I'd be able to make it over. If you run fast enough and you can get across, it actually would just get ported to this side instead of the where I went. Unless they fixed it altogether, which they might have. Wouldn't be surprised if they did. Big damage, boys. Big damies. Mistweaver needs a damage buff. I actually would be okay if they added Mistweaver more damage buffs. Because, like, it's a monk, right? They want you to be in melee. So what if Mistweaver actually did considerable melee damage, right? I feel like another thing they could do is add the spin and crane kick into your red crane playstyle. Like, there's a whole legendary of, like, melees heal you. If you added red spin and crane kick to it, it'll be, like, a lot smoother, I think. I think a lot more people will be behind it. Yo, I'm just dead. Oh, God. Hello? We're just dead. Can I kick you, Dark? Okay, I kick you, Strife. I think there's a guy flagellated too, which is a little unfortunate. Oh my god, this guy's toxic. Okay, just hitting Skirmisher. Please melee the Skirmisher. Oh my god, Izzo, please! Hold the Skirmisher's hand, he's scared. Hold his hand, he's afraid. The Skirmisher literally needs the tank to be next to him so he stops hurling at people. Literally, you need to be right next to him. Oh my god, okay, this is just too much. Yeah, just focus on Skirmisher, we'll get kicks on the other guy. You almost want to stun the Skirmisher here. I feel like he's gonna run. Jesus. Dude, Howie, what's up, Soren? Hey to my man. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Gouch him? And honestly, couldn't have shot him, dude. I just don't want him playing the game. What's the strictest way over there? Just exceed, maybe? Did have a DC issue yesterday when he was tanking keys for us, but goddamn, dude, blood DK's pump. Spear, there we go. Yeah, I'll be cool with that. My IO got from 300 to 900 this weekend. Now I'm stuck. My man's. This week is a pretty good week to push. Maybe next week is easier, actually. So maybe we could peep the next week. Oh, no. Did you just get clapped by the cats? I didn't see that for a second, chat. Did he get clapped by the cats? I think he did, right? Slow the cats down a bit. There we go. Beautiful. We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Although, I guess the bosses won't really be difficult for us, will they be? I was gonna say, like, as long as we can kill the second boss, but it's not tyrannical. I keep forgetting it. Yeah, survival though, dude, that's another spec. Dude, they just gotta add like, aspects to... There's a couple different things. It's missing that one or two key things for the spec, man. That's all it's missing, really. Like, the spec is really not bad. It's just missing one or two things. I feel like they gotta find a way to weave your dots as part of your playstyle. Like, while you maintain a dot, you have a chance to get a proc for stuff. Like certain honor talents, or talents, I guess. What is that? The Serpent Sting one, where you have a chance to make your next Serpent Sting when you... Mongoose Bite, I think? Or Raptor Strike? You have a chance to make your next Serpent Sting free. Maybe they should make it so that your Serpent Sting, while it's on the target, have a chance to make your kill command give you more focus, or your grenade hit harder, or Raptor Strike, low chance for Raptor Strike to do a ton of damage in a single go, or Raptor Strike have no focus and it deals 20% more damage or something like that. So then you maintain your dots on things. Makes sense. You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of bad interactions for survival. I feel like there's just not enough interactions between your abilities, right? Like, all kind of just feeling a little disjointed. That's my biggest issue with it. I don't really hate it. I just feel like there's some parts that are just not coherently working together. Okay. We're chilling. Grenade Serpent Sting would be cool. Yeah, like any one of those interactions, right? Because Shadow Priest, what they did is made it so that your Pain and your VT, like Blizzard decided we don't really want for Shadow Priest to be multi-dot, destroying 2-target, 3-target cleave. How do we do it? Let's give them advantages in other aspects. Make the dots, while they don't do incredible damage, make the dots do something else besides just damage. And I think that was such a good idea. Because if the, I mean, dots should do damage, sure, but if they have an extra effect to them, an extra reason to, standing on my tank, an extra reason to belong in the playstyle, then even if the dots don't hit hard, they at least play somehow into your rotation. And I felt like it was a good way to kind of limit their cleave out of control damage, which is what they were about back in BFA. They could get a nerf because of it, because it just scaled way too well with it. And they'll still get back to it once they get enough stats, once they get enough haste, but now maintaining 3 dots, you know, they're limiting their strength without having to nerf them, but limiting with gear, and eventually they will be able to get to the point of gear where they can do it. But they can still already do big AoE, they could do big 2-target, 3-target, if they play the right talents. Like, they play really well, and their dots gives you procs for Instacast Mind Blast. It feels really good, so putting up multiple of them just plays so well. Another thing is, the dots do too, is they made it so that it works for AoE and single target too. So it's whether you're channeling Mind Flay or whether you're channeling Mind Seer, it all works. It all works really, really well. Like, it objectively, I think, is one of the better design classes overall. So that's what I think they could do. Like, I really like what they did with the Mastery for Arms Warriors, right? They nerfed the damage of the bleed itself, but they made it so while the Mastery is on the enemy, you do more damage to that enemy. So they made him burst you without really changing the structure of how much DPS they would do. Theoretically, they would do about the same in same gear as BFA, but they would have more punchy crits, punchy mutilates, punchy hits, less bleed like a feral druid, less dot damage overall like a feral druid, and also gives it that during execute, normally you just press an execute over and over and over and Warbreaker. You don't really press anything else back at BFA. And here you actually have to press Mortal Strike. Now it gives Mortal Strike a reason to exist besides just your outside of execute window. You know what I mean? I think again, it's just one of those changes that makes coherent sense. Now things work over each other without just being it's there for damage. Now it actually has something more interesting behind it. And I personally like, again, you might not enjoy that playstyle. Maybe you like, you just like the original playstyle that I had. Maybe that's just your preference. And that's fine. But I guess this would be my preference, is what they did with them. Rogue Slice and Dice coming back, I actually enjoy it. Because then for Outlaw, for example, right? Outlaw is all about roll the bones. You always are trying to get yourself the right buff. Yeah, we gotta interrupt that. And now that Slice and Dice is there, you basically have Grand Melee at all times. So now that as an Outlaw Rogue you have Slice and Dice, which is your old Grand Melee buff. So that's one buff basically. And then you roll the bones, and as long as it's anything that's not Grand Melee, you get another buff. So basically you're playing Outlaw Rogue right now like as if it's a 2-buff class. Or 3-buff class in my case right now. Like look, Slice and Dice is there, it's exactly the same Grand Melee. Grand Melee was not a bad buff. And I have myself a cooldown or energy increase buff as well. Also really good. So I'm playing like a less RNG version of Outlaw. Like there's still RNG to the playstyle because of, sometimes you get, 1 buff, sometimes you can get the 5-buff combo. But on the regular rotation, I'm not having to re-roll over and over and over. I'm doing the things that make sense. Okay, let me put a debuff on the enemy so I can crit. Blood of the enemy and crit playstyle worked super well for Outlaw, so they baked it into it. Cooldown reduction is a big aspect, so let's make everything cooldown reduction like Blade Flurry, so now you can maintain Blade Flurry constantly. So a buff of cooldown reduction, which is your worst buff normally, becomes a really beneficial buff. Like they really just made a buff that went from the worst to like, hey, this actually is not that bad. And in some cases can actually bizz depending on your setup. Constant and AoE, having to Blade Flurry over and over, cooldown reduction is pretty good. It doesn't give you more damage. It doesn't give you that crit chance. But cooldown reduction so you can Blade Flurry forever. It becomes really good. Without having to buff the buff itself. They just change like aspects of what this works for the spec and what doesn't, and it has the stuff that works and try to remove the stuff that doesn't as best they could. You know what I mean? Okay, boys, big damies, big damies. Big damies, big damies. $13K opener, pretty good. Pretty good as a starter. Actually, yesterday I had a 20K opener. It was absolutely nuts. I think I got a really good set of buffs. But like Outlaw might not be the best example of like classes that were super well defined, but it'll be one of my like ones like I feel like I can note just because I play the spec constantly. And this is the stuff that I do like about it. Like we have a lot of good examples of what I think we have good class changes. Like ShadowPowerPC I think is objectively good change, literally compared to any other class. It is literally better designed than any other class in the game, I think. Out of all the DPS, literally better designed than any of them, better than rogues. Like, absolutely, objectively the best. There we go. But yeah. They could benefit from something like Elish Shaman, do the Flame Shock, reset the ability. That'd be cool. Like, literally any other reason besides just damage. I feel like if the dot, like, because the dot then becomes like, if it doesn't have enough damage, if it doesn't keep up, if it doesn't scale, there's no point of the dot. But if it has an extra effect to it, that's part of your playstyle, hey, it's important, and now you weave it in. Also, change Survival Hunter Mastery. I think it's another thing they could totally do easily. Change it to something that's better, something that's more interactive. They did the Shadow Priest one. They could do something like that for Marksman Survival as well. And also, do a Shadow Priest thing where they take certain baseline talents like the Instacast Mind Blast off of Pains. They basically baked it into Shadow Priest. It procs a little differently, but it's same on same feeling of constant. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Can I jump over here? No, there's a wall. Okay, we're just gonna jump off. Or go back up. I never went under. What is going on? Are we killing it? Wait, I think we're killing it. Are we? Do you wanna? Are we? Okay, F it. We're killing it. Commit. I'm committing my cooldowns for it. More flagellation damage in. Not the biggest setup, but it's okay. Yeah, we always run into that guy. Always. We're getting prison too, guys. Hi, sir. What's up, Dana? Hey, to my man. No one wants because I main a Venti Warlock. Yo, there's a Venti Warlock that was playing to 2100 the other day, man. I actually recorded meeting that guy and asked him, hey, well, I got a question for you. Why are you playing Venti right now? And he's playing Venti just because he likes the Mogs. And he's playing a 2100. So if that guy can play to 2100, get that duelist gear, my mans, I don't think anything should stop you either. I don't think nothing should stop you either. Oh god. There we go. Everybody panic. Oh, panic. Quaking. So funny. Man. That's what kill shot proc is actually fun in PvP. Yo, it's actually so good. I like the flayed shot for hunters, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. I think it's just a great ability because it's like something you could actually actively use pretty regularly. You're just constantly using it. It's more procs. It's really good in PvP, but I also like it in PvE. I've been playing with it recently. And you can push out some numbers. I think maybe they should make it the kill shot hit a little harder to counterbalance it, but otherwise it's good. In my opinion, I think it's good. Okay, I probably should have used my flagellation later, but it's okay. We're just gonna pump the boss. We're not a bursty class either. We're sustain class. We'll probably end up rolling some crazy buff anyway during his burst. So am I Cloak of Shadows in this? I think I am, right? Yeah, I'll probably Cloak of Shadows it, honestly. I'll let the orbs start spawning, I'll just run through them. Because Pyro is probably going to have big burst. So hopefully everybody gets close. Yes. I could soak, just don't be in the way. Fog. Okay, soak, 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 soak. Soaking, soaking, soaking. Okay, I took a couple of those that were not healthy for me, but otherwise we're chilling. And I even got to do a couple slaps on the boss. Not the craziest slaps ever. Oh, we're in the corner. Which way is he gonna go? Which way are we gonna go? Are we gonna go back? Are we gonna go left, right? I think we're gonna go to the right, but I could be wrong on that one. Almost 2k rating as a 2's non-Venthyr priest. Let's go, dude. There we go, my guy. Yeah, like honestly, dude. Like you don't like playing the meta. Everybody says it helps, but do you necessarily need to play the meta? Is there like no way around it? No, there definitely is. It means you have to put a lot more effort into things. But I kind of like that about World of Warcraft is you can put more effort. You can put effort into things and then get there. It's just everybody tries to put as little effort as possible into things. Try to maximize the value. Very little effort, the most amount of reward out of it. And I don't know, man. I kind of like, you know, putting in elbow grease. Maybe it's just different generation, raised differently. I was raised in Russia though, so everything was everything was difficult in Russia. Unreasonably difficult. Literally. Everything was just for some reason more difficult than it had to be. So maybe I'm just used to that. Like some of this stuff my mom tells me about, like when she lived, you know, when she was young and she lived in Russia during the USSR, dude. I'm just like, Jesus, why? Like, did everybody make everything so much more difficult themselves? I ask her that regularly. And maybe it's just in my blood. I don't know. There's a satisfaction that comes out of putting an effort into something and then getting where you want to be. I don't know. That's the best way I could describe it, I guess. Oh, these guys gotta walk. Please walk. I mean, I started playing my rogue as Venthyr from the get-go. Everybody were carrying a Night Fae, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Venthyr. Just because I like the Mog. I like the ability. I like the teleport thing. I think it's cool. And I just played it, and they buffed us. So, I mean, I guess it worked out that they buffed us. They didn't have to buff us. Hopefully we have a percent, by the way, going with the 87 in there. Oh, I think I made a mistake when they were down there. Am I just gonna die if I jump down? Yo, can we grapple? You think we can grapple hook it? Yo, let's grapple hook it. I believe, dude. I believe. The meta class combo combinations that I play are the most fun for me, so I'm so happy. Yeah, man, if you like the meta combo, you play what you like, man. If that's a playstyle you actually enjoy, play it. If it's meta, play it. If it's not meta and you like it, play it. Really, it doesn't matter. Okay, can I grapple? Oh, we are flying, dude. Got out of that one with flying colors. My goodness. Easy. Spam grapple. Yeah. I've never tried it. Literally never tried it before. Didn't know if it will let me. Knock him out, please. That's awesome. Literally never done that. What is going on, dude? 5.1 Lava Shaman here, super not meta. Oh, with the oh yeah, the enhancement with the lava. Yo, that's pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff though, man. You know what I mean? Like people after they've done their prog usually go back and they go and try different Legos, man. Super not meta for sure, but hey, it works. If everybody just stuck to the meta, everybody just stuck to what's safe, you wouldn't be able to find other fun builds. You just wouldn't find them. You know what I mean? Love videos, what's up for Ken? Glad you like it, man. Go to the bathroom difficult? What? What do you get most out of flagellation? When do you get the most out of flagellation? Go to the bathroom. Man, most out of flagellation is when you have a bunch of common points. You want to make sure you have big common points. Got the flying dagger, dude. Let's go. I grapple a lot when I mess up the flying mount dismount. Really? Damn. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I grapple, and then by the time the grapple actually lands on the ground, like I'm just flat. I'm just smushed on the ground. I feel like that happened way too many times for me. But with flagellation, like I'm just gonna start at 5 common points, press flagellation, use a finisher, and try to use as many finishers as I can. That's really what it comes down to. It's a pretty easy ability. Like it wasn't really difficult prior. You just had to make sure to press it again before it fell off, so you got the haze buff. And it did very little damage prior, but now it actually does damage. I guess this guy right here, flagellation did about a trinket's worth of damage, which is pretty good. Like that's a big hit. That's a lot of damage. Just for going on through common points. And the haze buff after, which the haze buff directly contributes to more auto attacks, more sinister strikes, more dispatches for a short moment. It's really not bad. It's really not bad. Wild spear. Where is it? If you look at the spear, you can kind of see like the tip of the spear, like where it angles. You can see the front, the back, and the sides, and then you can kind of like position stuff so you won't get hit by them. The way that McGill described it is like KJ. Like you see like where it angled forwards, like where it leans is like the front, and then if you know where the front is, you know where the sides are and the back is. We're probably gonna have to lose this next guy, dude. He's actually harder than the boss. Lost next guy. Oh god, my health. Yeah, if you have a spear, unless we have a spear. Oh, why are we gonna pride? Oh, then why did we kill those ads in the bottom? You pull them by accident? That's probably because we killed that one hex guy, isn't it? Never mind then. Gonna be him then. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit weird pride. Normally we don't get pride here, but I guess it's okay. You combust? I think you combusted there. Seeing Mage just stop in charts. Yeah, auto dismount, flat up shouldn't be sometimes great. Oh, I feel ya. Yeah, since we got a pride, we don't need to lose this guy. Or shouldn't need to. Oh, spear too. Okay, we're overlapping a lot, but he should be melted. Accident or not knowing had the percent to get 100% top roll bite. You had the percent to get 100% top. Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I went up originally, but they went to the side ads. So I'm not really sure. Like everybody here got KSM, so I'm not really. Maybe it was like a accidental call. Oh, I'm just dead. Wifey healing me. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I thought we had enough percent, but apparently, maybe they thought we didn't. You know, like. I aimed the wrong way. I know I did. A flagellation, no. At least we were timing it. I'd be surprised if we didn't time it. Yeah, we thought we'd get enough Wednesday, or what do you mean, my dude? Oh, wait, strict. Oh, we thought we'd get enough. Oh, okay. So why do I think a WED is Wednesday? I guess I'm just too focused on this key, bro. I was thinking if you missed for a second. No, we're chilling, boys. It kind of feels bad lusting on this boss, at least on Fortified. On Tyrannical, not so bad, but Fortified for sure. Hey, big damies, boys, big damies. With a Vanish and Flagellation, so everything should crit for a lot. I will struggle to get good damage on this boss because of the phases. It's not gonna explode, is it? Okay, it's not. Yoink. What are some of the other classes that Blizzard could adjust? I think Havoc Demon Hunters could be changed. I think Havoc Demon Hunters lost a little bit of that fun aspect to them. Like everybody that I talk to that plays a Havoc Demon Hunter, they kind of like it, but most of them say it's not as fun as like BFA or Legion. Like when the fun builds were around. Like everybody that plays Demon Hunter right now is Avengers nowadays, man. Let's see if we can get a weapon. No weapon. Hopefully you get something. Drape. Not the greatest cloak, but definitely not terrible. Well, kind of worked out, getting enough spread for ads here. Yeah. Oh! Let's go. It's not great stats, but that's a fat weapon, dude. Poggo, dude. Pog web. Oh my god, that's a massive upgrade. Yo, imagine going from 138 to a, what, potentially 220, dude. If you have the valor points behind it. Potentially 220. Yo, that's like, how many item levels upgrades is that? Like 80 in a single sitting? That's so good, dude. We have plenty of time too. Actually, how geared was the group? 209? Okay, so we're just carrying one then. 222? Damn. Yeah, we're just carrying one. Hard carry. Just a small weapon upgrade for real. For real, honestly. There we go. I had wrong gloves on the whole time. Well, I mean, I had the right gloves, but you know. A real Dalaran old fans, what's up, if I had him a man? But yeah, Havoc Demon Hunters, they I think gotta do something. It just feels like It feels like they're using, like, there's not the most complex class, but it looks like the fun aspect of the abilities and just like Blade Dance was a really fun ability to press, and nowadays you don't really even press it. Like there's some builds where you don't press Blade Dance, even in AoE, you just I-beam, and then you literally just would rather Chaos Strike until you can get I-beam cooldown back faster. And that feels bad, dude. That doesn't feel good. Are we doing more? Matt's gonna see if we do more. Because otherwise I got more odds I should be working on as well. Because they do have a monk, dude. If somebody wants to take care of a monk through a key, that'd be nice. When will WoW be free? I don't think ever. I feel like WoW going free wouldn't be good for the game. I feel like they will basically stop putting out content altogether, and it basically would actually be dead in the water. Overall, Fury Warrior from Havoc, Demon Hunter, Fury pumps. Yo, Fury's awesome, dude. Fury Warrior slams. It's actually a ton of fun. Yeah, but now with Fel Rush, it's a little more fun. Yeah, I guess with Fel Rush, it is a pretty fun playstyle. But like, maybe they could make it so that there's more talents that have to do with mobility, or more abilities based on mobility. I don't know. I feel like they tried to make the momentum build a thing, and while I thought the momentum, in my personal thoughts, was momentum seems kind of like fun, but oh, are we carrying Euro? Am I dipping, or are they keeping me to carry Euro? Oh, okay. Booted Euro out apparently. Okay. Always will stay a monthly pay and it's good this way. Yeah, I think if they were to just drop the subscription fee, they would have to find other ways to make money. So cash up probably even more in your face, or the quality of content would just like jump off a cliff and just into the deepest pits of hell, and it just wouldn't be the same anymore. Yeah, Fellowship, I guess it's fun, but like, I don't know. They were trying to think maybe the momentum playstyle, I think, and a lot of Demon Hunters don't like momentum. Like, they really don't like momentum. They'd rather not play momentum. I didn't really play much in Demon Hunter back in Legion when momentum was the thing, so I always thought it was a cool playstyle. I thought it was like a challenging playstyle too. Like, it was kind of hard to execute, but if you could have some good damage out of it. I don't know. I feel like the fun part is players like the freedom of Demon Hunter with the mobility. But like the playstyle ability is like the fun button of Blade Dance and Blade Rush and the dodge thing for it. Like, is that being gone? I don't know, dude. And up plus 13, my Demon Hunter can do 6k? No, they can definitely do damage. Don't get me wrong. It's just the one thing that people complain about is, well, I guess damage is one thing that people usually complain about Demon Hunters in terms of how well they do in the higher end mythics. So they will scale with damage, and maybe once they hit really hard with better gear, it'll feel a lot better. But also people describe them as kind of boring to play, as in like there's stuff to do. Like, there's a lot of buttons to press. Like, you're spamming Demon's Bite if you're playing that build. Demon's Bite, Chaos Strike, I-beam whenever you can, right? Fel Rushing. Like, the Fel Rush thing is fun, but it's just like it lost a bit of its charm, because it doesn't have like a really nice charm. Like, a pretty easy class to get into, very new player friendly, you know what I mean? You can worry about mechanics without worrying too hard about your rotation. Lots of mobility that weaved into your playstyle to some extent too. Like, I don't know. I feel like they just need more talents baseline. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I'm just trying to think of other classes that could probably do a bit of a facelift. Sub-Rogue's got a really good facelift, but damage-wise, they're not competitive to like ASUS. I don't really know what they could do there, but that playstyle is really fun. Like, it's really well put together. Maybe they could do something like Frost Mage and make it less RNG based. AoE is good for Demon Hunter. Oh yeah, no, they're really good in AoE. Like, a single target, I think, is our biggest problem, is the single target damage. Because it used to be a really good cleave spec, right? Really good single target and great cleave. And now they have to choose, like, they could do AoE, but single target, they're like, you know what I mean? So maybe they could take something Demon Hunter used to. And plus, they didn't really get anything new this expansion, really. Like, one of the new talents was a Glaive Tempest, which is the artifact weapon. But I think that's what happens. A lot of people said this too. It's a class that was designed around borrowed powers, like artifact weapons, and Azeroids were a pretty big deal. And now we got borrowed powers of Covenants, but they're not like everyone on the Covenants gives you like a 1 minute CD ability, and it's really difficult to play around that full 1 minute CD ability. Like, it could be a pretty big hit, but it doesn't overall define the way your class plays. Unlike the artifact weapon, which had all these passives, or the Azerite gear, which also had passives and actives that you could choose, and you could really modify and augment the way you play. Conduits, I don't think really do that for them that much either. Like, to some extent they kind of do, but they're also, and legendaries, but they're also, most of them, very RNG heavy. Not all of them, but a good portion of them are very RNG heavy, so they don't modify them too much. And maybe they just need more customization minus the RNG, right? Something more control behind the playstyle. That could help. Glory days when I had with Pat, so hard to have to about how high my nail off that it was so good. Yeah, that AoE was nuts. But part of the AoE was not just only their damage, but also that big beam, right? The bar power beam. Like, it scaled with them the best because they could get a lot of haste, and then the beam would benefit off of the scaling with haste after they go for the big eye beam and get massive giga haste out of it. It was really, really, really strong, and a lot of people had fun with it. But yeah, I don't know, maybe with better gear they'll just end up scaling better. Maybe they don't need to touch him at all, but I don't know. I feel like that was a class that everybody had as an alt, and now it feels like almost nobody has a Demon Hunter as an alt, unless you're primarily thinking of playing Vengeance Demon Hunter. You know what I mean? Like, Vengeance is really good. Vengeance is a spec that people recommend constantly, but Havoc, not so much. Not as much. Who has he? So I guess Izzo's key, right? Okay, cool. Should I bring in? I don't think I can bring an alt. I think I'll still keep the rogue. We're just gonna do more carries for the Pala for the key for the week, but also Euro on his Death Knight. Is he unholy in that? Yeah, that is unholy in that thing. Look at that. At least he got some gear. Did he buy it in the auction house? Tell him. Did he? Wait. Or is that just a random drop? What are the chances, dude? Okay, one of my inspect for some reason. I-beam into artifact weapon is so good. Artifact weapon. Artifact beam. Oh, the last I-beam into artifact beam. Yeah. It was nutty. I was tanking as a vengeance, but I ran into some toxic groups and I just switched to DPS. Really? I mean, as a tank, you can decide your groups, right? If you find somebody who's toxic, you can just bail, right? You don't need to tank them if they're toxic towards you. What's up with the butt? For Kren? I think it's because I said Frost Mages. I think maybe they could get a change. All I said for Frost Mages is maybe make it more consistent so they have to rely less off of secondary stats. Because they're pretty RNG-ish. But maybe they'll scale really well. They probably will, honestly. Their Shaman is one of the higher DPS. Actually, Simcraft. Simulation Craft. This is something I noticed the other day. Doing Simcraft stuff, boys. Look at this. So Simcraft is basically Raidbots uses to sim. Raidbots uses Simcraft to sim everything we do, right? That's the program running in behind the scenes. And they have sims for classes with 2 conduits, max atom level, patchwork style, like just standing there DPSing. Is this the same? Oh, they changed it. Owl Weaving was 9,000 DPS at some point. For some reason, Owl Weaving was in the 9,000. I was saying to myself, like, that'd be kind of messed up if that's like a bug. But they were at 9,000. But right now, Shadow Priest, Frost Mage, Shadow Priest Kyrian, Venthyr, so Shadow Priest Phase at the top. Enhancement Shaman is at the top. Assassination is at the top. Or just like pure standstill, DPS things down. Mage Arcane up there. Outlet is not far behind. Poor Survival. Poor Warlock Demonology, no! The two specs that I'm playing. But that's like in so those could be a little cheesy, right? It's not like a lot of it is pure standing still DPS and somebody patchwork, but there are also other buffs involved, right? So within mages or within other classes, like certain classes are getting other class buffs in order to make things happen, like not just, you know, shout, praise buff, intellect buff, lust, but things like a mage, I think it's stuff like Wind Fury Totem for others. Or a mage focus magic buff which gives your ally spell hits, increases the target's chance to critically hit with spells by 5% for 30 minutes. So, like, it's not bad, but, you know, yeah. But, like, little cheesy things in order, like in a real raid composition for the most squeeze the most out of the damage kind of deal. You know what I mean? Which kind of sort of works. It's a little cheesy. It's a little cheesy. I understand why they do it, but it still is a little cheesy. So when you look at that data, you do have to parse it. You do have to look at the details like as to what were exactly the buffs to reach those kind of numbers. But it does give you theoretics of, like, in a perfect scenario, how well will these classes perform? And Frost Mages are one of the top 5, so potentially could be really good. Now I don't know if they get power infusion. Some of them, like Priest, they definitely get power infusion, but you know, Priest giving you some power infusion is not normal. I don't know about PI though. I think PIs are not accounted for. But again, you would have to look at them all though. You would have to look at them one by one to really see. But yeah, is it possible to queue into Mythic with a friend in a different realm? Yes, it is. A Mythic raid? No. Mythic dungeon? Yes. So it depends. Yo, I think I'm late and you're about to end the stream. What up? What's up, Azot? I'm not about to end the stream, dude. I'm not about to end the stream. We're chilling, dude. We're chilling. We're chilling so hard, in fact. While we're waiting for the tank, we're gonna go blue. Let's yo, boys. You guys, some of you guys saw this earlier in the week, but let's pop this up on stream, dude. You guys know I'm a VTuber now. My twin for April Fool's set up a avatar for me for streams. I won't even get to mess around with it. Hold on, I need to close down the cam though. Long stream pog? No, actually, this is we're stream should be ending about 30 or so, but we're probably, if you're having fun, we'll keep streaming longer. But my twin set up an avatar. So let me get that set up real quick. Okay, hold on. How's it looking? Is it tracking? Yes it is. Hold on. Reset it. There we go. Now we should be good. Yo, this is gonna be... Is it working? Ta-da! How's it going? Yeah, I was doing key like this, dude. I want to see how many people pop in the chat and be like, what the hell is going on? Hey, Dal, you look a little different today. Yeah, I'll finally use it. Because Scran said I should use it. And I was like, you know what? I might. I haven't got to use it at all. I was thinking maybe do it for the other dungeon. Refer to a VTuber. Do another Far World is working on Plus. I don't know. Maybe like if you don't have a lot of gear. Yeah. Yeah, so my twin does VR stuff and VTuber stuff, and he has like a whole tracking thing with the avatar and you cut or something. I usually give this guy a mustache, but it tracks my face fairly well. Like if I look in the camera, you can see me blinking. It tracks my blinking, and it can do faces. It kind of sort of can do pog, but it listens to my voice and looks at my face to like do a little bit of the animations. I can kind of smile. It's kind of stiff, but my twin didn't. I have my twin not put too much effort into it. You know what I mean? You're shaved. You must have been able to smoke. I'm a man. You shaved. I know, right? Yeah. Sorry, man. Alrighty, let's go. Those shoulders spike if I hurt someone. I could have my twin do different mods for this, dude. It took him a while though, because the WoW model's exported into whatever he uses. I think Unity, whatever he used for exporting. It's broken. Like if I do this with my head, you should see the belt do weird things. I don't know if it's showing. Is it showing up properly? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's doing like a little janky thing. And if you look at the belt, it like does this thrusting thing. It's weird. A lot of definitely better. I could do different models, dude. I could be a goblino. I could be a goblin. I could do goblin, dude. I could do goblin and sound like buff. Hello. Hello, buddy. How's it going? My name is Buff Priest, and I am full of enthusiasm. I cannot wait to go back to SLG. Just 400 more pulls to go, boys. You guys don't know who Buff Priest is, but my guild is Duel. A lot of different, but yeah, I could do different models though. And that could be so fun. Yo, I could do Cold Sheeran, dude. Cold Sheeran would be cool as hell. Yo, Cold Sheeran would be awesome. Actually awesome. Yo, okay, now I think I will actually have him make a couple of these. This is actually so good. It's having too much fun. Yo, I actually am. I actually am. We are gonna focus on this key though, but yeah. Are we pulling all? Okay, we're pulling it all. Alright, boys. This is gonna be interesting. But this guy should melt real freaking quick. Yeah, there you go. He's just done. Yo, anybody, any cappers in the chat? Any AoE cap classes in the chat? Just me? Okay. Wonderful. Literally, a tank is doing more damage than I am. I'm a little upset. Like, Blizzard, please. Like, I love the way my spec plays, but AoE caps. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Do I really hate him? I don't think I hate him as much as I say I do. Like, I do hate him in situations like these. But overall, it's not that bad. Okay, he's gonna get overgrowth. Rest in peace. Actually, just deaded. Not even overgrowth, just deaded. It's both, it's him. I think this has a bit of a delay though. Cold Sheeran with a stash? Yeah, I mean, but I don't see if I want to do Cold Sheeran with a stash. I just need to turn on the webcam. And then we get Cold Sheeran with a stash. Except the model looks way too realistic, let's be honest here. Combat combust win through buttons. No, it is really, yeah, it is pretty easy. Combust through buttons. It is actually like through buttons. I don't think anyone denies it. As even people that play Fire Mage are like, no. Sometimes I have to place Phoenix Flames. I guess I didn't need to shroud this, did I? Anyway, we did it. Is he DC'd? Oh, he's fighting a tree man. Oh, okay. He's getting saps, we're okay. Oh, okay. Should we come back for him? Oh god, yeah, he did. Should we do the tree man or should we do those other guys? I'm so used to doing the other guys. Only paladin damage though. Dude, paladins are nutty. They can do a ton of damage, especially with the Venthyr, dude. Especially with the event. Okay, let's just do this. Euro is just gonna be like chilling while we're doing this, but it's okay. I'll probably need some help because this guy's beating my ass. Please kick. There we go. I can vanish. Hold on. We can vanish. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I can just vanish those guys in the channel or cloak. Oh no, not saying, please. Oh god, cloak, just anything to break the channel, please. Ashen Hollow, dude. I did my research for the video this morning. There's a Ashen Hollow is insane for paladins. Like it's really, really good. We've all seen it, right? Raids, dungeons. It's actually nuts. However, more paladins are Kyrian than you think. I mean, Kyrian is pretty good for PvP. Right? It's really, really good in PvP. But it's not terrible for M+, on average, for all specs of Pala. But apparently there's more Kyrian Palas than anything. Even though Venthyr is really, really good, like at the high end. I guess that's something I should mention is that the high end it's really good. Ashen is awesome for Pala. You'll be surprised not that many people have Venthyr though as Paladin. Ashen is insanely good, and it's proven itself in Denathrius. It's been proven itself in Mythic Pluses. But not in the general population. Most people don't even play it. Most people like Kyrian. And my reasoning, I think, is similar case of like Death Knights and Necrolords. Like, it's a really good ability, but also it fits, right? Who doesn't want to follow the path of Uther, the Lightbringer, and join the Kyrian? I mean, he became Forsworn and all, but you know, still same deal. Okay, we should be chill. I like the cooldown of Ashen. It is a long cooldown, yeah, but it's so good though. I guess I can understand it from that aspect. Is the CD is way too long. I can completely understand that. But I really do think it's maybe like, I don't know. I feel like if more people had the opportunity to like if you could tomorrow change Covenant on all your renown went with you to whatever Covenant you chose, would you do it? And I feel like more people would change Covenants if that's how renown worked. Like if tomorrow you could just change your covenant, do just be something else, try something meta or something new, and all your renown went with you. I feel like more people would make switches. Because like Rogues, Outlaw, Necrolord is the strongest by far. Although there's more people, all the majority of Outlaw Rogues are Night Fae. Even though Necrolord is insane. Assassination and Ventir is like the only thing we see at the top end. But majority of Assassination Rogues are Fae. Because that was a safe choice at the beginning. But if people had the opportunity and the ability to change the covenants, just think of how many people would actually make the switch. I would. I mean, I already am doing it, right? I already am doing a lot of the covenant switches for my alts. Like, I'm playing, what, Ventir Monk, Ventir Outlaw from the start, Kyrian Mage, non-PvP, like Arcane Mage. Like, I'm already doing, like, some weird, wacky things here and there. But I did it just because I wanted to try it. And I really don't think playing, like, the top-tier meta covenant is necessary just to get into 15, right? Anybody, like, we literally see logs of people of any spec, any covenant, getting 15s done. Literally everybody can get their 15s done. You know what I mean? It's very easy. Yeah, it's easy to change, but grinding up the renown takes a while. Is Outlaw dead spec in Shadowlands? I don't think so, dude. Just about everybody plays Outlaw Mythic Pluses, and it does really well in its current rate tier. I don't think so. I would love to see data. Like the day we see the data that it's actually dead, then I'll believe it, but I don't think so, dude. Far from it. We see Outlaw Rogues literally as part of just about every team pushing high keys. Every time you have a record-breaking key, there's an Outlaw Rogue in the group. So, yes, they're dead. 100%. No, I don't think so. I think Assassination is a better spec now for single target. I feel like if you want to talk about dead spec, potentially maybe sub. Because now that Assassin is really good, who plays sub really? There's not a lot of people that, unless in PvP, don't really play sub. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get hit with a fear. I cloaked it. I don't know if that was gonna do a thing. Big damage, big damage, big damage. I didn't potion. I don't forge. 10k burst. Not bad, not bad. Not terrible. More burst than a fire mage. But maybe his rotation got scuffed completely. I guess it's a possibility. PvP wise? Oh no, it's better. If you're talking PvP, I'd say it's better than it was in BFA. It's much better than it was in BFA. In BFA, it was like barely ever played. But I think right now it's better than it was in BFA, in my opinion. I'm trying to think of a more dead spec. Like a spec that's just completely out of the meta now. I guess Outlaw is a weird case. Because it's not terrible. Like, people are playing it to 2800. Like, people are playing and doing really well with it. But your average Joe isn't really able to... isn't playing that spec to 2800. So I don't know. Take it for what you will. Although it is performing much better than it was in BFA. In terms of, like, just having the toolkits to play well. Dude, this guy's taking a while, by the way. That's a 15. Okay, just DPS down Ingram and lock. It should be alright. Maybe? Quick enough? 100k, we're fine. What the fuck, you just 90k damage? Maybe it was a trinket. Hold on, will people hit that hard? But the boss does have a phase where he takes more damage, though. So that's probably why. It looks like I did a really hard hit. Out of Fireman's Demon Hunter, those are pretty cool. Already max Necro, about to max Kyrian and Menthir. Let's go, dude. Wait, you're maxing all of them on one character, or you just have like all that are maxing as different covenants? Let's actually see what hit the hard. Oh, it was a dispatch. Yo, wait, that dispatch hit so hard. Wait, yo, that's actually a hard hitter. I didn't realize it. I guess maybe I had like a weapon proc or something happened. That was a hard hitter. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, but with the Vanished Crit Lego, you can control the crits. So, I mean, I can control the crits, I guess. So maybe that's what that was, just a lucky crit. For all we know. That boss does have a phase where he takes more damage, though. So that would explain why he took as much damage as he did. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Dude, just gouge him real quick. CC him. I needed to break him. I needed to break him out of that channel. Rogue is for high key pugs, not nothing insane. True, I can see that. It's kind of like Boomkin of BFA, because Boomies were really good for pushing keys, but they weren't really great for like doing 15s as quickly as possible. Right? They were really good. Don't get me wrong. But like if you were going for speed, it wasn't the spec. Like some people called it the fifth affix, because it would kind of slow the key down a little. We need a Belf. Okay, I think we did Belf him. Like they weren't bad. It's just like they were really good for dealing with trash bags, but they were not really there for damage. They were good for utility, right? Like rogues have CC, rogues have enrage, like de-enragers with a shiv and numbing poison. They're pretty good defenses. Like we lift things. We have pretty good CC with things like blind and stuff. We could do cheesy rogue things with vanish, but like if you're trying to speed run a key, like monks do more damage than we do. They don't really have as hard of AoE caps. There's plenty of classes that do more damage than we do. I feel like if you want a class that makes a key easier just on raw damage alone, it would be a mage. Mage, in my opinion, would be the class that makes keys easier right now. Like rogues used to be the lit class because we did insane damage and had good utility. But now that we lost the damage, we still have really good utility. Like skips and whatnot. Just raw survivability. You know, less healing for the rogue, more DPS for the deep healer. He goes by faster. Things like that. Oh my god. Just gouge him real quickly. Did you get a leg to 500 pistol shots? That's pretty good for PvP if you want to try it. I don't know about 500%. I think it's 300, but that's a good one if you want to PvP with it. I like the green screen one. Yeah, if you want to craft it, definitely that would be worth investing for future. But only if you have spare soul ash. It depends if you're trying to PvP or PvE. But if you're trying PvP as outlaw, that's a good one. That's a fun one. Always recommend that one. I'm glad they buffed it too. It became a much better Lego overall. Gouge this guy? Oh, he got a buff. We need to belf it. For spell skills. No BE, unfortunate. Oh, I have 2 bullet elves. Okay, we're good. When do I have to use the Granted Covenant ability? For rogues, so the way I would use it, and this is for all 3 specs, is when you're about to spend some common points. So normally I would get like 5 common points, and then use the Ventier ability, and then follow up with the finisher, and spam as many finishers as I can while it's up. In most cases, you don't really want to delay flagellation by too much. You basically want to use it on cooldown all the time. But you also do not really want to delay your... Like, if let's say you're sitting on 5... Okay, that's my mistake there. Let's say you're sitting on 5 common points. You don't really want to be just sitting on 5 common points waiting for flagellation. Unless maybe the boss is about to take a lot of damage, right? Like, Ingram and Locke. First boss of Tuner side. There's moments where he's going to take a ton of damage. And you might want to save your flagellation for it. But in most cases, you don't really want to. Like, this guy is about to give us a prideful buff. This actually will show you pretty good to use it. We're about to get prideful buff. I'm going to get a lot of damage out of my flagellation and out of my finishers. I'm also going to have the 100% crit opener on things. So let me go and show you how I would use it. But basically, you would just want to make sure you get full common points before you use it. Oh, perfect. It's a single target boss. So this is better. This is kind of what you would want to use it. So I'll use it for setup. Finishers. And now I'm just trying to spend as many finishers as I can into the enemy. As many as I can while the buff is up. That's what I'm trying to do. And I got a really good buff of broadsides. So it gave me extra common points for every Cinder Strike pistol shot. So value, big value on that one. And the damage turned out to be pretty good. 47. I also did have the crit Lego, so a good portion of those. Actually, only 1 crit. Wait, no. 1 didn't crit. Okay, the other way. Flip it. But you saw that was pretty good damn. Don't try too hard. That's my advice, though. Don't try too hard to line up like a really fat flagellation. Like if it works out, you have CDs and you got a prideful buff. I think there's totally moments when it's like, oh, the enemy is about to take a ton of damage, and you're about like, I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds off from the phase. Then I think it's a good idea to save it. But saving it for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds before that phase, not worth. I feel like at that point you should just press it. Unless you're assassination, whereas Assassin, I think it's recommended to wait until you use it in the Vendetta. Because Vendetta is just too big of a button for you. It's too big of a window for you to not use it there. Oh, he got rooted. Unfortunate. Fucking Rampage, we can gouge it. I think with Assassination during Vendetta, that's the only time you actually would wanna... Like, I got Flagellation back up right now. I'm just gonna use it. I'm just gonna use it on this guy. I'm not getting the best setup with common points, as you can see. But I'm still gonna use it because there's gonna be a haze buff right afterwards. I'll get some sort of value from it. I just better just... Okay. Unfortunate. What? Huh? What? No. Thank you, Blizzard. Appreciate it. That is so troll. That is so troll. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? We actually couldn't do anything. How much damage did there? Not a lot. I mean, I used that at the very end. It got the initial hit, and it's got this about 10k. It's better to get maximum value, but from my time with it, from The Sims and just playing with it, we choose this one. Yeah, it's only 2. It's this one. Yeah, there didn't get much value. It's better to try to have full common points for it, and you can slightly delay it, but I don't know. Maybe actually in that situation, if the enemies are mostly dead, probably it's not a good idea to delay then. Now I'm thinking about it. But Outlaw, the way general plays is keep things on cooldown at all times. You want to make sure things are on CD constantly. The faster they go on CD, the faster you'll be able to use them again. And it's all about weaving as many of those abilities or buffs. It's about having as many of them in the dungeon run as possible. Like, I got a Flagellation back up. We're going to swap it to this guy. Make as much damage happen as we can here. Try to not get messed up by the Buck and Rampage. So the idea is not to have big value Flagellations, but have as many of them as possible. Because overall, the quantity will end up outweighing the quality. Generally. Oh, we got Pride too? That's toxic. Oh, he's still with a Buck and Rampage. Okay, okay, we're chilling. We're gonna focus on him. Is everybody dead? Actually, yes. Actually, yes. Quaking? Yo, Quaking's troll, dude. Quaking is so troll sometimes. That was a troll-ass Quaking just now. That was... hate it. Hate it. Super underrated class that's fun. Shaman. Shaman is an underrated as hell class. Enhancement in particular. But even Elemental. Underrated class. Whole class? None of the classes are really underrated. Lots of classes are played plenty. Specs? That's another story. Classes... I don't know, that's a hard one to judge. I mean, there's probably, even though monks are pretty good right now, there's probably not a lot of monk players in the game. But usually monks is one of the less played classes, population-wise, for WoW classes. It's one of the newer ones, but not one of the easier ones. It had turbulences, so maybe, you know, that'll be the class. Here I'm gonna have Flagellation, just trying to make sure I'm trying to max out the common points here. Best I can. Probably not a good idea to sit on Blade Rush, is it? There we got a decent go. It's this one. I think. Uh-oh. It's frozen. And I think I ice blocked it. That's unfortunate. Level 25 Shaman? I think enhancement Shamans are so cool. They're actually so fun, but very underrated. Like, the general community doesn't think they're any good, when they secretly are pretty damn good. Let's see. I think it's the leaf. No circle. Be better if Flagellation gave 1 common point. Well, it used to cost energy. Now it costs no energy. And I kind of like it that it doesn't, because the other abilities give you common points, but this one is more of like a finisher type of like playstyle to it, right? I don't think it needs to give common points. I kind of see what they were trying to go for. It's at least, you know what? After Turbulate, the Venti Rogue hasn't had the easiest run, okay? It hasn't had the easiest ability design. It wasn't ever really overpowered, and they got it in a pretty good spot. So, you know, I always feel like I shouldn't complain too much about like the Flagellation ability. It's in a pretty decent spot right now, you know what I mean? Compared to Slaughter Poison that it started with, and that was pretty jank. Not gonna lie, that was pretty jank. I'm actually gonna flagellation this thing. Oh, we're gonna hit. Oh, it's physical. It's not clickable. You can't click a shadows it. Okay. We're actually almost dead. Actually got rolled pretty low. Yeah, I feel like I can't complain. I think it's a cool ability. It rewards you for getting a bunch of calm points back to back. And that's what rogues are about, spending calm points into finishers. So the other ability is build your calm points as a primer. This is more like, not really a primer for that. It's a primer for the big finishers that executes back to back. I think it works really well for sub. I think it works really well for assassination and well for outlaw. I think in the meta, it's better for Venthyr or PvP. PvP and assassination general play. But I really like it for outlaw too. It's really fun in my opinion. I play Venthyr sub-rogue flagellation is really good. Yeah, it's really good damage wise. I don't think it needs to generate extra calm points. I think that'll be too much. I feel like if they did, they would have to nerf the damage, and please don't do that. I like the damage of this ability. I like the damage of this ability a lot, dude. I take your flagellation rated. It's really good. Like, I don't think it needs to generate calm points. I think it's a-okay. Maybe there's something else Blizzard could do to update the ability, make it like. I feel like it's in a good spot. Again, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be greedy with the idea of, oh, flagellation could be better. It's pretty damn good as is, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. If they were to make it better, I don't even know what they could do to make it better. I guess it is already better, you know what I mean? Again, you guys, if you did not, most of you probably didn't even touch Venthyr at the very beginning of the expansion, so most of you don't even know what original flagellation was like. It was not great. I mean, I personally liked it, but damage-wise, effectiveness-wise, it was questionable. I think it's fair to say. But I liked it. Like, it wasn't... Like, then again, none of the rogue abilities are really all that big impact abilities to begin with, anyway. Like, mages and Night Fae, huge. Cooldown reduction. Just the general playstyle is really good for it. It's almost like a must-have, at least for fire. Warlocks and Night Fae, it still nowadays feels like it's almost mandatory, just because there's so much of your damage setup. The master buff, the health buff increase, the dot itself, like it plays into 3 specs really well, incredibly well, better than the other ones. Like, and just compare that together with the Venthyr Warlock, right? Just night and day difference. Or like Kyrian Vengeance Demon Hunters. Like, it feels like it's mandatory. Like, yes, you could technically play Vengeance Demon Hunter as a Night Fae or a Venthyr. Like, they're not terrible. They're not completely awful. But they're not that giga monstrous kind of, like, thing that they had. Or Venthyr Warriors at the very beginning, before the other Covenants got very slightest tune-up ever. Like, it felt like you had to just play one. You didn't have a choice. You had to play one Covenant. Nowadays, you can have more options. But yeah, rogues were never in that spot where you had to play one Covenant, really. It was better and easier with certain Covenants, sure. But it was never like, oh, this button is literally everything, does everything for us. None of the buttons for rogues really do much, or really did much. Now they have a bit more of an impact, but I still say pretty minimal impact. Yeah, I'm gonna die. And I kind of want to kill the... Did we just wipe? I think we just wipe. Heal? Just kill. It'll feel a little better. Mana-wise, survivability-wise. Oh, God. I have a poison on me. I can't shadow this guy, but... Poison! Dispel, please! Ah! Please! Oh, I swear to God, if you rush over to me... Yo, if you fly, I'm gonna gouge you. Fly. Fly! Oh, no, he flew the other direction. I can't gouge him in the back like that. I was thinking he was gonna fly backwards to somebody, and I was gonna gouge him to stop him. But he flew forward. Keep up the nice work, channel. Yo, thanks so much. Wow, Lows. What did you think of the model, by the way? My twin made it for me. He does VR stuff. Honest opinion. Like it? Do you think it's creepy? Too animatronic? Charming? Let me know. Ah! Out of all the alerts, that one is just like... Like, that alert was fine, but sometimes it just plays like 12 horns at once. And I hate it. Trying not to stay on top of people, but also trying to stay out of the green. Kieran's so fun? Kieran's pretty good. Playing Kieran Outlaw? I'm glad you like it. I have some issues with Kieran Outlaw ability, just because like the mechanic of the whole like minigame that you get, like people say just ignore the minigame. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like they need to give the minigame a bit more of an oomph. You know what I mean? I think the minigame maybe could be done a little differently so you have a fun minigame to play. But like landing on the common point thing, most people tell me just ignore the minigame and eventually just get a land on the common point. But what if you had to go out of your way to get that set specific common point thing? You know, I think it'd be cool. But yeah, it's not a bad Covenant at all. Like, it still seems really, really good. I'm glad you like it. Okay, gotta go for Flagellation. It is a little annoying that I do have to set up a Blade Flurry as I'm going for Flagellation. But sometimes you have to do it. I guess that's another tip I can give for Flagellation. Should have given earlier. If you are going to be playing Flagellation as Outlaw, try to make sure you don't need to apply Blade Flurry before setting up Flagellation. Because during Flagellation, you basically try to spend comp points and finishers. If you have to spend a global prep and Blade Flurry up and running, it's not the worst, but if you have Blade Flurry active ahead of time, like, it'll just potentially more damage into your Flagellation, more single target focus damage. Yo, these spits, dude, these spits are everywhere. Okay, please. Bathing in Sanguini Linguini. I don't ignore it. I combine it with a Master Assassin Ledger to get sick damage. I don't mean like the ability, like the minigame though, or unless you talk about the minigame. Because from people that I've talked to, they said that you're literally just like, yeah, I don't try the minigame, I don't play into it. Because like, do you like shift for one combo point? Do you like pistol shot for one combo point? Most people like, I just keep hitting Cinder Strike, and if I land it, I land it. And I've been told some people like sometimes I don't land it. And that's okay. It just doesn't really matter that much. I don't know. I see that as a unintended design, or a not fully thought. Like, the ability isn't bad, but like design-wise, I would imagine like people would want to have all aspects. I don't think they designed the ability to be like, you know what, we'll give them this minigame, but then if they don't want to play it, it's okay. I'm pretty sure they designed the minigame to be like, hey, if you do land on that one specific column point, you get rewarded for it. I think that's how it went. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they designed it where the minigame isn't important and you don't really have to like try super hard at it. Like, it's done on purpose maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know, Judas. I just work here. We do need quite a bit of Soul Edge, but it's really not bad. Like, the grind for Soul Edge is really not terrible. Like, the amount you need, I don't think it's that. It's like, what, 5,000 something? That's like a couple of weeks of Torghast. But if you already know which legendary you want, you already have the recipe, you can just grind that your main best legendary very, very quickly. Oh, we interrupted. Okay. Mind Link? Vanish? Maybe I could have vanished with Mind Link way, way later. I thought vanishing would mess with the mechanic, but I don't think it did. Oh god. Oh god. Oh quaking. Oh quaking. Mind Link? Oh no. Ah! That's on me. I got afraid a little bit there. Okay, Flagellation, big go. Big go, boys. The healer's still running around with those bugs all over her, but it's okay. She can handle it. Mind games, she can handle it. We got a big Flagellation. Ugh! Big crit. How do we do? 6.8! Yo, let's go, dude. Not even killing speed this run. And Flagellation did a bit of damage, but also you gotta remember the haze buff that you get from it too. Which I don't think is bad at all. Jesus, it says about binding to 10 animal rune cover. Yo, nah, come on, dude. Don't be that guy. A lot of people actually done that before. A lot of people have done it before. Yeah, don't be that guy though, dude. I just don't enjoy Torghast. It just gets boring to me. I like Torghast in terms of the variety of abilities you get. I think they just need to add more abilities in there and add an endless mode. I think an endless mode would be really, really cool. But I do think they definitely need more abilities in there, more variety, that's for sure. I think that will help a ton. But I like Torghast. It was super fun back in the alpha and the beta. And I didn't really do too much of Torghast back in the alpha and beta. just to make sure I have plenty of time to do it when the game goes live. And I've been enjoying it a lot. I am hoping to do like some cool stuff for 9.1 though. Like an endless mode would be awesome, like a real roguelike. And also make it so that every time I do my Torghast run, I have so many abilities to pick from, I never get the same build. Like I don't want to, like I want to be able to get like a ghoul build of like, let's say, like a assassination rogue, massive bleeds, just trucking enemies down with like sanguinate. Just bleeds do ungodly damage, or maybe even bleeds last forever, and with like sanguinate it just keep ramping over and over, something like that. And then I don't see that build for like 5 more runs or 3 more runs even. I just want to be able to get like a completely different build and try new stuff. I think they have a good setup, and they had a cool idea of doing like an endless run, and they just pulled back on it too much. They wanted to play it safe. They were like, maybe people won't like that. Maybe we want to make it more like, you know, islands of like daily stuff. I feel like they should have went in all in with the idea, because people were like, wait, are we going to have to do Torghast? Like, is it actually going to be endless? And they're like, no, you just have to do like 1 floor. But also, yeah, with Torghast, you only have to do 1 floor a week compared to islands. Like, it really doesn't take long, especially if you're a rogue, dude. You just stealth. It's so good stealthing. So good stealthing. Played sub in BG. Didn't that because it was stealth the whole time? Wait, did you play then? If you just stealth around in BG the whole time. Oh, there, have you started encountering sub rogues with BG? With the exploit? Oh, the one shot? We played it on the channel. We tried the exploit. Not an exploit, but it's like a legendary. Unless you talk about another exploit. I just got killing blows every 3 minutes. Or kill steals, rather. Oh, kill secure is what we like to call it. It's not a kill steal. It's a kill secure. You know? Oh, man. Torghast is boring unless I'm playing on Druid because you get Komoku reduction. Yo, Torghast is fun if you have a bunch of characters because you get a lot of variety on it. On Rogue, it's really quick. You just sprint to the last guy if you have gear. But on Alts, I like exploring new classes and trying new Torghast abilities. They just need a lot more of them, dude. They just need more Torghast abilities. Keep the ones we have right now and just add like 200 per class. 200 more. I think it'd be really good. Legendary, they're deleting people? Yeah, I've seen it. 2 rogues together could just one-shot somebody. Either Storm while playing a hunter or Sham just launch people off. That's a lot of fun. That's a ton of fun. Get effort being an outlaw, came with the effort of being an outlaw and all. Oh no, dude. Yo, Outlaw's still pretty fun though. Still pretty good. I think they, I don't know, dude. I feel like that the one-shot meta, like classes being bursty, I'm perfectly cool with it. But like actually just obliterating things to smithereens, I don't know how I feel about that, Chief. You know what I mean? Like 2 rogues just being able to press 1 button and the person explodes, and the only way they can like do anything about it is they predict that a rogue is going to one-shot them and just randomly bark skin and hope that rogue shadow strikes into the bark skin or something, and then you maybe survive. I don't know. I feel like I like the game is bursty, but we're getting to the point where classes have to be literally omnipotent, literally reading the future. You know what I mean? And I think that's a little much. I feel like classes should be able to outplay each other, and I think the game should be pretty quick. I like that it's not going into dampening that often. But rogue is just like it just takes 2 rogues to just eviscerate somebody in 0.00 shadow strike somebody, but you get what I mean. 0.00001 second. I don't know how I feel about it. You know, like I feel like I like it bursty, but like that's maybe too much. And sub rogues are really good as is. Like you already have really good opener damage. 100% crit Lego apparently wasn't enough. And the things you could do with the Kyrian setup and crit Lego in PvP. You know what I mean? 1 rogue, that's it. On an under-gear character, I can see it. Honestly, on my 184 rogue, one-shot macro people if they have 50% Versa. Yeah, I guess they don't really need a lot of, if they don't have a lot of Versa, it's a one-shot. But like geared players, like 2 rogues can just take down a geared player. Is Environment Classic Daisy being CC'd for 3 minutes? Well, Classic Daisy you didn't get one shot for in an instant, but you did get CC'd. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it does make me think of like those days a little. Like rogues always have done something cheesy and tricky and broken or borderline exploity. At least it feels exploity in expansions before. But this I feel like is a whole nother case. A whole another case of just like, why is this a thing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, sub-rogues already have crazy CC, really good damage, massively fun to play, but just like, I think they should have that without being like super one-shotty like this, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to play 2 rogues in arena, I think you should be able to do a lot of damage. But borderline one-shot in a single ability at the same time? I don't know. Maybe that's the time to tune down the honor talent of, I don't have it as because I'm not sub, but to tune down the honor talent of Dagon or Dark. Because like, I feel like they shouldn't punish the other playstyles for subtlety. And it's not the problem with Dagon or Dark, but it's like one of those components gotta go. So it's either that legendary gotta get nerfed, it's either Shadow Strike damage gotta get nerfed, or it's either Dagon or Dark gotta get nerfed. And I feel like they could nerf Dagon or Dark a bit, where you could still have like, you know, we can still be able to do cheesy, crazy things without it being completely, absolutely busted. But that's just me. Well, high gear Fire Mage Pyro could one-shot back then too, 4-second cast time. Yeah, but they would do Palm Pyro. Remember those back? Like, classic day, classic days is classic. I feel like if somebody one-shots stuff in classic nowadays, I think it's fine. The people, I guess, you know, they still do one-shot in classic, especially with how strong gear is in classic. Jesus, you could run to BG and just whop people. Whopping them over the head. Introducing new ECDs for sub-rogues. No, I don't think new ECDs. That would just make the gameplay more annoying. I don't think we need to completely make sub-rogues like not fun to play to make people not want to burst one shot like that. I think it's just certain toxic playstyles should be looked at again. You know what I mean? Like, sub-rogues already are really good. They're really fun. They have insanely cool CC. Letting saps out of like kidney shots on people and massive control they have with the mobility. They're nuts. They're insanely fun to play. They have great damage, great burst, decent sustain, lots of interactions with legendaries. Like Gloomblade Lego, I don't think is a bad one at all. They have so many cool aspects. But if they can have those cool aspects without having 2 rogues, like if you get one-shotted by 4 rogues or 5 rogues in a BG, all pressing Shadow Strike on you, I think that should be okay. Because that's a lot of rogues. Imagine getting 4 Chaos Bolts at once on a fully bursting out Warlocks. I feel like that should be kind of okay. Because that's a lot of rogues. But in a 2v2 arena, 3v3 arena, stacking rogues equals win. You know? You know? But that's just my thoughts. Do 7k, 1.3 overall, 20 seconds. Dude, at least have them blind and manage to run for my life. Sap 3 blindfold kid and cheap shot. I feel like sub rogues are pretty okay with like I'm not super against sub rogues having sunlocks. Yeah, I'm just specifically. How about Convoke? Got nerfed yet? Convoke, it no longer drops full moons. It can still do a lot of damage, but it no longer drops full moons. Which to me, I think it's fine, right? All they did is, because Convoke used to just drop a moon and obliterate people. Now it'll do a lot of Star Surges, which will still hurt really, really hard, but it won't obliterate people. So things like that, little things like that, I think, to me, personally, it's fine. I'm gonna let him know the Warlock has a Tyrna if we want a Tyrna Sai. Although we don't have a Fae though, but no Night Fae. Cyber Warlock to your lock key. Okay, that could work. How you play Boomy? Press Convoke. Yeah. I don't know if they can really nerf Convoke though. I feel like if you touch Convoke, you'd give it any nerfs, people would be really upset because it is a fun button to press. Convoke is not strong because it's easy to kick it. You can't kick it, yeah, you can't interrupt it. There were a couple things that we're doing, like Paladins were using an AM or a Mastery to make it uninterruptible, so you have to CC the Druid then, like Gouge or Blind or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like ever since they took away the Full Moon from Convoke, it's not nearly as egregious. Like, it still is really strong, and I don't think strong things should be nerfed outright. But like, there's a fine, thin line between strong and egregious, and I feel like certain abilities are about to cross it or crossed it. And I feel like sub rogue just, I don't know, just the 2 sub rogues one shot on somebody before you can like even take a say, huh? I feel like it's much. Like it's strong, but I feel like it ruins a little bit of the fun, especially with how strong Sub Rogue already is. You know, they're only pretty damn good. What do you mean I can't just one-shot you in a single global? How is that unfair? What do you mean? Explain me how that's unfair, that I can press an ability before you even see me, and then you're just immediately dead. I see no problem with it. Like what? Shouldn't power, for example. I tried to get Fire Eater's Vial 30 times today and failed. Oh, the toy. Shouldn't power. The Mage ability? I don't think the Mage ability is all that bad. I like the cooldown reduction aspect of it. I don't want to play myself personally. True, yeah, true. Paladins can 1v10 and while in the bubble, but yeah. Well, they should nerf the Paladins then, so they can't 1v10 while in the bubble. I mean, I'm okay with Paladins doing like really good damage with wings and burst. Because especially when you play Seraphim and you play the wing setup and you play specific talents, specific Legos, I think they should be able to do a lot of damage with like if you load yourself up. I mean, Paladins have always been about that wings damage, so that's not really anything new, to be honest. Paladins have asked for mobility though, so I wonder if it's possible to slow down Paladin's burst, increase the sustained damage, and give him more mobility. I think more people will be happy with it, because people will be getting gimped by Paladins a lot less, and Paladins would have mobility that they've been asking for forever. So, I don't know. CD stacking is broken? I don't really know how you can fix it though, or what you would fix it really. I guess that's where you would, if you see all CDs popping up, press the defensive and treat them like a threat, or run away. Paladins don't have too much mobility. Run away. Run! No, it's too much. Invincible, like in one shot. I mean, if Paladin is actually going to press a bubble, run away from him until bubble is gone, and then he's no longer invincible, right? And then his cooldowns are gone, right? I don't know. Bubble Hearthstone. Yo, Bubble Hearthstone. Now that's a broken combo. Now that's where we can have a conversation about what's broken. Bubble Hearthing. Now that's broken. Can we stop that? Can we prevent that? Shouldn't power is that it makes significant. It makes insignificant all covenant abilities. Yeah, I could. Well, Venthyr mages would like to talk to you, Crypto. Technically, there are more Venthyr mages than Nightfame mages for Frost. For Frost Mage. But Frost Mage will like a talk. But no, I see what you mean. I do think they need to do something else for the other Covenants to make them stronger. I don't think they need to nerf shifting power for PvE if they were to do it 9-1. I think they should just make the other Covenants a little bit strong. Just slightly stronger. Just a hair. Just a little stronger. Just something not damage-wise. Like I was thinking maybe what if Necrolords you could cast while moving while you have Necrolord ability. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? As a mage, you'd be able to move while casting. That'd be at least somewhat interesting without directly buffing the damage and then worrying about the number tuning on things. That'd be cool. I think more fire mages would give it a go. I mean, fire mages don't really cast fireball that much. I mean, they basically don't need to cast while moving anyway. But I think for mages like fire mages, they could make the Necrolord ability where the fire mage ability of fireball does more damage than normally does. Like a lot more. Where you wouldn't want to cast the insta-cast combustion playstyle, but you would want to cast fireballs in a way. I don't know. Childfire, I want to play the fire BFA. Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying, like, they probably need to do something else to give extra benefits to other Covenants besides just raw damage increases. Yeah, I feel like the cooldown reduction with how strong Meta Mage is, unless Fire Mages just start scaling poorly in the future, where you'll need more damage, I feel like the Meta Mage is pretty damn good. That's gonna be good for a while. What is the fun with the Mage? What's your favorite Covenant mount? I don't really think I have a favorite Covenant mount. Is the Borean Gulper a Covenant mount? Because I got him in Ardenweald. I think the Venthyr Bears are pretty cool. Gorgons, I think they're called. Garg. Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I got this from doing the mirror network thing. These are pretty neat. Although I'm excited for the flying mounts in the 9-1. I'm really excited for the Venthyr ones, dude. We got a flying gargoyle. We got a gargoyle, boys. Flying one. It's so good. It is so good. So good looking. I don't know, maybe it'll be difficult to obtain, but it looks really, really cool. I'm a fan, is all I'm saying. Oh, the Rogue Covenant ability design, you can pick whatever. Yes, I think more classes should be like that, Crypto. I agree with you 100% on that one. Because rogue abilities, but rogues I think are in a specific scenario, because our abilities are pretty low impact, right? Mages and Night Fae, like fire mages, it feels like it's a must. And we were talking about that earlier while we were doing the tier num. But with rogues, none of the abilities, at least right now, they're a little closer, but even then, before the buffs, didn't really feel like a must. It was like, oh, this one is the strongest by like what, 20 to 50, 100 DPS. They simmed better, but they weren't like, yo, a playstyle around the ability. You don't play around the curing abilities. You don't play around the bone spike that much. I mean, you kind of play around Venthyr sort of now, but not really. You just use it during your burst. You're gonna be popping off full combo and things anyway. And same thing goes for the Fae. Like the Fae ability, you don't really, you just kind of press it. You press it maybe during your cooldowns, like Vendetta, but you just press it. You don't, yeah, none of them are like, you don't play around it. You don't make a class around the ability. The ability just is just something, it's low impact, is what I'm trying to say. And maybe for mages, I don't think they need to make, I don't think the solution would be to make the Night Fae ability low impact. I think it'll be give something else besides just damage numbers increases to the other covenants for mages to make them a little bit more competitive. Like Venthyr with extra resources. I think that one is really cool and made Venthyr a lot better for like arcane mages, fire mages, even someone considering it to some extent. I mean, Night Fae still cooldown reduction is really, really strong. Because I feel like if they took away the cooldown reduction aspect, it would basically kill that covenant completely. Let me see, skipping? Skipping? Any skippers in the chat? No idea. We should skip. We should skip. And only do the big thing. I'm used to skipping, so we'll just skip. Actually gonna go full burst on this guy. I'm gonna say vanish for the boss though. Kren's the cutest. I agree, dude. Kren is such a cutie. What's a good start to spec with simple rotations for rogues? I think about like assassination. Just a patch ago, I wouldn't recommend assassination, but that's a good one. Outlaw or assassination. I'd say one of those two. I'd say go assass. It's in a much better situation than it used to be. I think you'll like it a lot. Dots, poisons, mobility, everything a girl could love. You know what I mean? Ragey. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oh god, get me out of here. Oh god. Oh god, they're so well stacked. Look how well stacked these guys are. Oh, you beauties. You guys are so well stacked. Such good boys. Such good boys. The caster doesn't even go far at all. So we can actually do some massive mad damage on these boys. Oh, while they're blade flurried. Oh. Oh, now he went kind of far. Get someone to kick. Someone kick. Please. Please, sir. Kick. There we go. One more. One of us. Somebody. Anybody. Reach him. Reach out and touch me. There we go. Okay. Okay. He's at least not super far. At least he didn't go super far. Let's just turn around on him. Let's set attention on this man right here. What's nice about this model is I can pick my nose and you guys wouldn't even know. I think that's the best part. I could just have a full fist up in there and you guys would have no idea. You would just see the face doing something like this. And you wouldn't know. I could bring a whole spade in there, dude. We could be digging for gold. You guys wouldn't know. I love this. I hope you guys don't mind. I kind of like this thing. I don't know how often I'll use it though. Like what you did. Hey, that sub is really just one big burst window. After you burst, you can't really do much damage. I don't know. I kind of like that about it. I mean, it's very similar to... okay. I'm just gonna follow them. It's very similar to Assassination in that regard, right? It's all about big burst. But subtlety is cooldown based, that's for sure. Can't disagree. It is very city based. Yo, we just got all the aggro. I'm okay with it. Strict getting to play. Strict is getting to play the fun spec, dude. Where's my fun spec? Where'd you go? There he is. He's getting to play enhance. Enhancement, shamancement. Love me some enhance. I think we just go. Looks like a ramen noodle with a fox head. What? Evermont is good. Spark of Fairies. Yo, I do like it. The flying one, I am actually excited. I know there's some people that were like, dude, what is this fox dragon thing? I kind of dig it. Honestly, I kind of dig it. Wait, can we talk about the Necrolord mount? It's a fly, dude. I love it. I love it. It's so we've never had a fly mount, and we actually get a fly. We're Necrolords. It's so cool. I don't know why I like it. I like it a lot, though. It's a wolf serpent. Oh, okay, dude. It's a wolf serpent. Yeah, and I'm a little mermaid. Sure it is. Sure it is. I like it, though, dude. I don't know what it is. I like it, though. I kind of want it. It looks like a wolf. It looks like a fox spirit, like a flying fox spirit of some sort. I like it either way. Can I catch a re-stealth? Oh, no, he's just... Yeah, we just got it. Okay. I was trying to see if we can catch a re. Couldn't. Not a fox? Is it not a fox? It has colors of a fox. I'm pretty sure it has an orange to it. I need to look at it again, I guess. Unless my eyes are going bad, which could be a possibility. Ugh. Okay, dude. No Necrolords? No Necrolords. All Venthyr. All Kyrian. One Night Fae. You want a flagellation this guy? I think I will, honestly. I think I will. Because this guy's taking forever to die. By the time flagellation actually gets full value, like, he'll be dead. I don't know if this is where you're supposed to get prideful, but I think we'll be okay, though. Plus, prideful is making the 45 mobs easier to deal with, so I guess it's not that bad. Or her back could be really. And at the end of this, I actually should probably have my 4 dungeons done. Maybe we'll get the plague trinket. Honestly, all the covenants just look bad except for Venthyr. Really? What? I kind of like the Kyrian. Dude, the fly? I'm actually so excited for the fly. I don't know, dude. I think it look great. The Venthyr does look awesome, though. Oh, I feel like if you were to make a competition, yes, Venthyr win, but I don't think any of them are bad. I'm getting all of them, dude. I'm not even a mount guy, dude, and this makes me want to get mounts. I'm not a mount guy. I feel like that's how you know an expansion is doing something right, is when you have people that are non-mount people want to get mounts, and people that are not transmog people want to get transmogs. All I need is now to give me a pet that I actually want to get, because I never do pet stuff ever in World of Warcraft. We're going to save a big burst for that guy, by the way. I think flagellation here is worth saving. This guy's basically dead. We have full comp points ready to go on this man right here, the Ancient Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Trying to kill him ASAP. Oops, I only have one mount I like. Only have one mount I like. Which one is it? Because I like the frog mounts too. Okay, dude. This guy gotta get pulled out somehow. Please, pull him out. Oh my god, he's gonna hurt. Ah, he just killed me. Or someone else killed me. Did I just run back? Yo, that guy gotta get pulled out somehow. We need chains or something. Or wait, we have a shaman. Wait, no, not an elemental shaman. I was gonna say knockback, but not gonna work there. Not gonna work there, chief. At least he's still holding strong. Kill the archers first. These guys gotta go. These guys are not moving anywhere. They gotta die quickly. Especially with that quiver ability. It just puts a massive bleed and just hurts like no other. Nice. That was really well done, actually. Okay, this should give us pride. This actually works out really well. The guard, Night Owl too? Night Owl. Which one is that one? Is that a mount I can look up? Hold on. Owl. Owl. The guard, Night Owl. I don't see an owl. Oh. I put an owl. How is this an owl? Blizzard, help me. It flies, but it's definitely not an owl. Oh. Oh. Okay. I can't read. There. I would feel stupid, but there's a whole rule. There's a rule that if you scroll, I swear to God, if you scroll down to the description of the stream, has a rule that Dalaran cannot read. It's actually a rule. Be patient. I can't read. I'm illiterate. Damn it. I honestly thought it was an owl. Honestly, a part of it I saw an owl. I was excited for an owl. Did you know my favorite pet, my favorite animal is an owl? Legit, no joke. Yeah, we're gonna lose this thing or flagellation this thing. Oh golly. I'm here, everybody, clipping everybody. Yeah, this dungeon is hard. You have so many bosses to get through, but they give you a lot of time. I think we're still doing okay on time. We actually have quite a bit of percent too. Night Owl poggers. Dude, I would love a Night Owl. I would love an owl mount. Wouldn't it be so cool? Wait, they could totally add an owl mount. Do like the Charonda questline of the Night Warrior, because she has like an owl as her pet. And then you get a massive owl that's decorated with like night elfish stuff. Like a saddle and everything. And give it like a cool animation where it's like mount special summons a moon above its head. That'd be cool as hell. Okay. We're just gonna DPS you the hell down. Yeah. Give me that ass. Give me that ass. I actually think you could have DPS me too. Oh god. Quaking, please. Quaking, please. I ate my Quaker oats today. Please stop bullying me. I love the Quakers. Please. Okay. Flagellation. As many abilities as we can. Common point wise. I gotta reroll. Feels bad, man. But cooldown reduction feels good, man. That's good. My voice is going hoarse now. But yeah, does 5-5-1-1? I do 5-5-1-1. Fridays on EU, Saturday on NA. Can we kill the boss? Kill boss, kill boss, kill boss, kill boss, kill boss. Yeah, kill boss. Are we gonna time this? I think we should be able to. Yo, Strict pumped. Also, Strict didn't have to PvP. I feel like every time people PvP, they get the buff so you can do more damage. But you never do more damage. You actually do more damage if you just don't have to PvP. Feels bad, man. Have the Onyx Cloud Owl? Oh, that actually would be cool. Like the Starry Display Druid. Yo, Shot, how you doing, my man? How you doing? Play Druid, yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. Bans of perma, Dal can't read. That is totally part of it. Wowhead? What are you linking on Wowhead? Oh, Wait, we're actually getting really, really close to getting the... Everybody's getting close to getting the sloth mount. The sloth pet. That's cool. Super close to getting the sloth pet, boys. Charity. That's neat. A pet for a good cause. I feel like this is the best way to do pets in WoW. Like charity pets. Or more pets should be a charity pet like that. That would be cool as hell. The sloth? Yeah. I feel like people are not going to hate sloth as much because it's not a store mount. It's like for a good cause. And I think Blizzard could totally do more mounts like that. Or pets like that. Okay, let's actually debuff this guy. But we won't hit him. We'll hit everybody around him just so we can deal with the CC. But that big guy that's going to get cleaved down, he's got to go. So we get a flagellation off of other players, other enemies onto him. The big guy. Look how much damage he took, dude. Look at his health. Actually taking a bit of damn. Oh, please walk out of saying. Please walk out of Sanguini. Oh, okay. He's walking the other way. Alright, you're trying to cast in there. I see you, bud. Can we even him out? So don't just bathe in Sanguini. Because these guys like to stand still and not move anywhere ever. So let's send him to the Shadowlands. Because we're already in Shadowlands. But we would send him into the Shadowlands. There we go. I had to hit him with the distract, dude. We're gonna get a pride out of this. So we're not gonna have pride for the boss, which is not the worst. But I wonder if you could do a big pull with this pride then. Probably not a good idea. I'm pretty sure even the little ads drop Sanguini. Just trying to kind of out loud think this through. Down for next 5 on 1 like participate, but I can't get the good camera angles, boys. I literally cannot get good camera angles if I participate. You can lurk at the stream just leveling some characters. So I can participate 5-5s. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Wait, what? They don't? Oh, this guys didn't drop Sanguini. We didn't even get a percent, by the way. Did that guy just not give us a percent we needed, or was I... Oh, did he give less than I thought? Okay, so if this guy don't give Sanguine... Oh, they do give percent, but they don't give Sanguine. Okay. I guess we could have just done the pull. I was surprised that guy didn't give us a percent, though. Or not enough percent. I was pretty sure we were basically there, but I wasn't paying attention, I guess. One guy... Oh. One guy drops the Sanguini Linguini. Not all of them, but one. One is definitely scary. Okay, I think you just stunned literally everybody just now. Oh, I love being out there, dude. Look how far I am. Look how far I am. I can just kind of get away from everybody. Strike can stand where he needs to stand. I can position around him. Look how far I can hit this boss from, dude. This is literally from another zip code. I'm gonna die. Self-heal. Faint. Everything to help our healer. Auto attacks, please, do work. Okay, cool. Just gotta res him real quickly. No. Wait. No, quaking is toxic. I hate it. That was actually toxic. Because it's basically like, oh, we just almost res him. Ah, hey, quaking. Bruh, Chill crushed me 1-5-1 crushed the whole team. Dude, Chill plays a ton, dude. He's really, really good. He's really, really good. I wouldn't feel bad about worse than Chill, man. Just let that be a fire in your belly to want to get back into the internet and try again. You know what I mean? Oh, he died again. Okay. What killed him? Wait, are we not resin just waiting for quaking? I think we're straight up waiting for quaking. Wait, hold on. Okay, now we should be good. I was thinking, what if quaking hits as it hits the halfway mark? That'd be insane. Insanely unlucky. Okay. Let's just go for the big go. Big flagellation, boys. Huge flagellation. Big flatulence. Okay. Wait. Huh? That was weird. Did anybody catch that just now? I got stunned. But not really stunned. Huh. That was weird. Chat, anybody catch that, or was that just me? First love Lord in TBC Mount. Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yo, people are gonna go. Wait, yeah, people are gonna go back to TBC and get the Raven Lord. It's gonna be Pog. The TBC Raven Lord, dude. The OG. That was weird. Yeah, like I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I don't think I've ever been able to just walk through chains. Like it said I was stunned. It wasn't letting me press abilities, but it let me walk around. It kind of had like a bit of a pull to one side, but I mostly could move my character. Did they break this fight? I mean, if that's how the stun is, it's just like hits you on the head and you kind of get stunted for a second. Kind of okay with that. But then getting gripped to the corner. Dalaran, what do you live? I only asked because it's 12:40 in Scotland. Notice it's someone for you. East Coast of United States. East Coast. So it's just evening for me. Actually, it's that evening time and I'm about to have dinner. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm really hungry. Actually, today has been kind of a longer stream. I've been enjoying it, but it has been a slightly longer stream than I usually do. Okay, no. Yeah, no. Drag him in. Nope. Help. Okay, hold on. I got the thing. Okay, we're getting dragged. Cloak of Shadows. If they're gonna start channeling, I'm gonna interrupt them. Okay, nice. Now we're chilling. That was a little bit awkward. Okay, and now there's a lot of sanguini. Oh, don't run him out. I feel like we should run the other way. But that's fine. I'm dead. Okay. Time to pick my nose. Because you guys want to know if I am. Maybe? Am I? I don't know. Are we resetting? Yeah, I would run him upstairs instead of down outwards. Because there's literally a barrage of green getting fired out from us. Like, we're probably still going to do this fine. But yeah, that was... These ads are kind of toxic. Not going to lie. I don't think it's a tank thing. I think these ads are toxic kind of thing. Oh, God. Yeah, I usually just run them around the corner. Kind of like when you go through originally. Oh, we live. Please live. Oh, okay. No, we don't live. We don't live. I'm dead. We dead, boys. Good 13 with a feral, 219 on the balance. Yo, that's pretty good. Pretty decent animal, man. Pretty decent. Sounds like you need a couple pieces and you're good to go, my guy. But that's a decent animal, man. That's a good start. Same for me and Dal. Yeah. Yo, Dal, what's up? Say, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. It's hard to play Outlaw Rogue. It took 6 months to choose a main. I remember loving watching you Outlaw Torghast runs. That's what I did. Any tips for Outlaw Rogues? Have fun with it. Check out my guides. I have some guides on Outlaw Rogue for PvE and PvP. I would peep them if you are stuck trying to figure out like how to do more damage. It talks about the buffs, which ones to maintain. But outside of that, you're a spec that's all about using cooldowns as much as possible, as often as possible. You have so much CDR. Don't try to hold on to your cooldowns for too long. They're not as precious as if you were playing Subtlety. For Subtlety, cooldowns are kind of important and are precious. You want to maximize them. Same for Sass. Outlaw, you kind of throw them out. Don't feel bad about just whipping it out on the table and just leaving it there. You'll get it back in a moment. Don't worry about it. Second, maintain Slice and Dice. Maintain between the eyes on the primary target that's going to live for a while. Dispatch a lot. And roll the bones. There are some buffs that are better than others, but if you're just starting out, just have a buff available. Doesn't matter nearly as much like having specific buff available. Just have a buff available. And that'll be good to start. That'll be some of my advice. And have fun! Really, I mean the cooldown reduction part. You get your abilities back so quickly, it's actually not even funny. If you put them on cooldown early, you'll get them back quicker. Is the way I look at it. Or the way I would look at it. Just have fun. My damage is ready. You're doing fine then. You're doing A-OK with 5 or 6k DPS. That's you're in a good. You're doing well. You're going steady, ready. You don't need advice from me, man. You picked it up. You got it. From there on, it's just, you know, consistency and gear and max and gear. But you're doing fine if you're doing that much DPS, man. At 208 Animal, you're fine. You're a-okay. You're doing wonderful. You're doing beautiful. I do like 1k DPS. What? You have a keyboard. Yeah, you actually can clip on YouTube, but I would have to do the clipping. I would have to be the clip master McGee. Yeah, YouTube needs to add like a way to clip moments, like Twitch does. But that's the best way I would like describe it. Just put your CDs out there, man. Put them on the table. I've had other ways to like explain it, but I feel like that method works the most. Like when I tell people, just whip it out. And you have genres, just whip it out. There we go. You'll get it back quickly. Just keep playing the game. You have this ability, whip it out. You have vanish, whip it out. You have energy, vanish ambush. Just do it. Left. Okay, we got the knockback, guys. I got a 12 to 23 item level reward Wednesday. Let's go, dude. TOP 5 times this week. Yo, hopefully whatever you're looking for TOP, hopefully you get something good, my dude. Hopefully you get something good, my man. Oh, healer not dead, almost dead. I need a decurse. Can I get a decurse? Decurse. Decurse. Can I get a decurse? If I fear you, I'm so sorry. I just didn't get a decurse. Not my fault. Trying not to put it where you guys are. Trying to do a little bit of a waltz with these guys. Oh no! Did you go flying? I'm gonna go flying. I didn't go flying. I didn't go flying. Oh, she didn't go flying. Just not off the platform. Oh god. We're going in already? Oh no. I'm gonna focus on the guy does a big AoE. I'm gonna focus him down with a star. Yeah, I'm gonna try to focus him. As long as I don't get knocked off, I'll be okay. Okay, well, we not get the opener here, so it's okay. Okay. Oh, one is already dead. Oh, crazy. Actually, I don't think I need to pop. Do I need to? I'm gonna pump up full CDs. I'm gonna pump this guy full CDs. I think at this point, it looks like the other guy's getting interrupted enough. I'm just gonna make this run a little quicker. I think we're still a little bit behind percentage-wise, unless this will be percent here. But I feel like this isn't 7%. Yeah, this is maybe like 1. Walk him, please! Walk, 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 walk. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need percent after this. What the hell did we miss? What the hell did we miss? I guess we go back up top and kill those ads. And have the pride for the last boss. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. We'll have lust with it. That's not a bad idea. Have a low on PvP stuff, but my but high in PvE. Yeah, it just needs that versatility, man. After 20 dagger and 197 sword for outlaw. I started on subtlety. But first I found it was lacking AoE damage on my M+ run, so yesterday I tried outlaw. I feel like my AoE is 5 to 6. Yeah, outlaw definitely has an easy time in AoE. I'm wishing you get a good weapon, Ben. Hoping you get a fat weapon, but dagger often is really solid for outlaw. It's actually it's not as good as like a fat main-hander heavy weapon like a sword, axe, mace, you know, like those one-handers. But it's a dagger often is also meta for outlaw rogues. So you already are halfway there, honestly. You're basically there. I'm kind of came into this boss without any CDs. This a little feels bad, man, but I'm an outlaw rogue and I don't really need CDs, so I guess it's not that bad. I didn't get feared, which is really good. Or targeted, I guess. Not feared, but marked. Put in the corner. I want to Cloak of Shadows this. I feel like I shouldn't. Yeah, no, I won't. I'll Cloak of Shadows when you get the debuff, because then we can actually remove it. This gives you like, what, 30% more damage? It doesn't feel that good. It doesn't feel as good. I'd rather actually just be fully just sustain DPS on this boss from the start and never getting picked. I think it's just 30% damage buff gives you because, well, you're white from the boss, then you get in, and you basically recoup it on the damage you lost. At least that's how it feels to me. No! Mocha! Okay, do we need to do res him? I think we don't. It's gonna be me and Strict getting the thing now every single time, but I think we don't res. I don't think we res. That's unfortunate he died there. But I guess this thing does do a bit of damn. Yeah, I hope I get a 223 weapon and get a 20. Dude, I'm hoping you get a fat weapon, man. I'm hoping, man. Have my luck, have my energy. I have a fat weapon. I don't need luck. We're actually okay. We're slaying Denathrius, and I got my luckiest roll there. We're actually going to hold on to our CDs, I think. Use them for the boss. Or nah. We're actually going to have it by the time the boss is here. By the time we're at the final boss, we're going to have CDs anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Commit! No, commit. Actually, if I stood on the very, very tip of the circle, I probably could commit. Okay. 6 minutes. I don't know if we could time this one, boys. I wish I had a Venthyr, though. The Venthyr does make this dungeon in particular really easy to do. You dare? Yo, PvP is outlaw? Yo, it's actually fun. I enjoy it, dude. It's not for everybody, but I like it, man. Motherboard is the best for results for raiding. Right now, for the raids here, it all depends on the type of fights and what are the fights are the most difficult ones. Right now, Outlaw is the better spec for Denathrius and Castle Nathria. There's a lot of AoE in the tough fights. The easy fights are pretty heavy on single target, but they're not super challenging. The hard ones like SLG, as well as Danny himself, are very cleave heavy fights. So Outlaw ends up being better because it suits for the AoE a little bit better. But Assassination could totally do a single target big boss damage, right? You could get another class that does huge AoE, and you bring Assassination for the big focus damage. Like, I mean, in our kill we had a Feral, and they do really good boss damage. Like, they could do really good focus damage, so he just pumped Danny the whole time. So it all depends. For this raid tier, I feel like Outlaw is the better spec overall for majority of the fights. And it really isn't that bad in single target, really. But in future fights that are more single target heavy, or if let's say there's some dot cleave, but you can be next to things like, what is the council fight of Palace? I'm gonna save my CDs with the Prideful buff at this point. Normally with Flagellation here, but at this point, like, this is gonna be all in on the boss, dude. All in on the boss. Sorry, focusing down to get my 12k DPS in the opener. Not much, but it'll do. I feel like I could have done better. If I had a really good set of buffs, I could do 20k. But yeah, it all depends on the fights, right? It really just depends on the fights and how Blizzard designs them. Oh, we were basically dead for a second there. What the hell was that? We were probably overlapped, weren't we? We almost like we were overlapped. I'm gonna res Mocha. Pretty quick res too. Pop a defensive Mocha. Don't get hit by the dogs. These are obviously not dogs, but everybody I know calls them dogs. Okay, we're just gonna stay safe, stay chilly. Okay, get on top of the boss with a big AoE. Dogs! Oh, we're actually chilling. We were just now. We're actually doing okay. 10 balance dudes versus Castle. I've seen it, yeah. Yeah, Boomies and Castle Nathria are nutty. Just the raw damage they do. But it's gonna be like that. As we get more gear, the fights are gonna become faster. So Boomies are just gonna be able to do front-loaded damage. Make those fights just disappear. Pants! If only Strict was on his Demon Hunter right now. These wouldn't be amazing, but pants are pants. And I can't even give him the pants either. Maybe Mocha can use the chest? Yeah, actually Mocha could use that chest. It's not best, but it would be an upgrade. Is that a tabard that he's wearing? Oh, he is. Oh, he's not even wearing the chest piece, he's just wearing tabard. It actually doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of weird, but it's not that bad. Don't get hit by... Dogs. Why are they called dogs? Everybody either calls them dogs. Is that a 233 weapon you got from the Northeast? Yes, it is. Yes, sir. It's not the greatest stats, but I simmed them. You can have a dagger, a sword, or a fist. Both the sword and the fist come with versatility and mastery, which are not amazing stats for Outlaw, but it's a 233 weapon, right? Like, I can't complain. I did a 20k Pyro hardcast with Pyroclasm. Dude, I've always liked Pyroclasm. Are you playing on an A, right? Yes, I'm playing on an A, Broton. I have a EU account for the duels, and I used to actually play and have characters on the EU pretty regularly. But nowadays, I just play on an A. I have a lot of alts on an A. Maybe at some point, I'll get an alt leveled up on the EU as well, but it's like, I don't know. I just have so many alts that I've just committed so much time on an A at this point. I want to get a max level. But yeah. Maybe at some point, I'll get a rogue or something over on the EU. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have you guys join me all the time, man. Otherwise, I'd have you guys join me all the time. But I don't live in EU, so like, you know, I like. There's a little bit of lag when you're playing on NA from to connecting from NA to EU servers, and vice versa. There's just a little bit of lag. Okay. Sorry, I just had to take a text. I need to get some food. I need to get them eats. So if we can get somebody else in, that'd be wonderful. Okay, how many keys have I done on this character now? Is it 4? It is 4. Wait, we're loaded. 2. Wait, also, Ben, if you're still in chat, since we killed the Nothrius, every time I get any one of these from Castle Nothria, I have a chance at the Nothrius loot. That means I have a chance, and SLG. Since we killed SLG too. That means I can get a 233 helm, 233 shoulders, 233 weapon. Oh no, weapon. I guess we could get a weapon too, but a trinket from Denathrius. That stuff would be nuts. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a little bit weird with me being blue, right? But I hope you guys don't mind me, blue. Anyway, thank you so much. Back to the regular tomorrow with the opening for the weekly chest. Ben, be there, dude. We'll see if we get a weapon or anything fat from Denathrius. It's probably going to be Zymoxley, dude. It's going to be a bracers and ring from Zymox, which I do not need because they're so mastery heavy. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll see if we get anything fat on all our alts. I really would like to get a key down on the monk. Don't really know if we'll be able to do that tonight. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm definitely dude, that song was a jammer back in the day, okay? As cringy as we're looking at back, that song was a jammer, man. You know what I mean? It was a jam. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all you boys in the next stream, yeah? Is it working here? Hold on. Oh. Oh. Okay, now it's working. Apparently it was disabled for this screen. Why did I even do full screen? You guys can't even see my face for it. It literally doesn't even matter. Why? I'm so used to it, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go get some food. And I'm actually gonna watch a movie too. I have plans to watch a movie, just hang out on the couch. But anyway, thank you guys. I'll see all of you. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful evening. I'll see all of you. Maybe blue, maybe not blue tomorrow. Okay, you guys are... Peace.